That's what life's all about.
uh,
Yeah.
uh, uh.
Uh.
Chat, can you hear us?
Chat,
Everything
patula,
working?
you mean?
Chatula patula? It's not what you're called.
Yes. It's a nice thought, though.
Hi, chat. Vaughn, who's that? I don't know that person. Anyway,
That name sounds made up
that
and
name sounds made
stuff.
up. Nobody would name anyone that. Welcome,
Yes.
chat. Welcome, chat. Well, welcome to all of our returning viewers and no one new at all, I'm sure.
Yep, our usual 26 viewers watching now.
Yay! Hooray!
I'd say
Mac-
huzzah.
Huzzah. Mac, do you want to do the intro while I fuck around and
I
don't help?
don't trust you is the thing, but yeah.
I'm just making the
Welcome,
chat bigger.
everybody. Yeah, why is our chat work fucking better right now than it does on our actual stream?
Like ever? Yeah. Well, cause I don't like working hard.
I see.
I'm gonna move
Yeah,
us over.
welcome.
Keep doing the intro.
Welcome, everybody. I am Macula Pacula, as you all know, because you're all here for me. It's my channel, you know. It's just how that one works. This is my special guest who only appears sometimes, not all the times. Well, you guys can give me a thumbs up, thumbs down if you want to keep her on the show or not.
You know, I pulled out the scissors by accident, but now I mean it.
That really frightens me. That really frightens me.
Hey, chat.
Yes, this is MonomonoNeruruCh, as it is pronounced. Yeah.
Welcome!
I'm surprised we got through that one.
Holy
Usually there's some sort of antics.
Do you want me to do antics?
No. What the fuck? It's nothing.
I was just fucking.
It's
I was just
absolutely
chilling.
nothing.
What?
Sure, man.
Oh my gosh.
You just do
So
your
much
thing,
chat.
okay?
Yeah, Mac did the intro. You guys know who I am, I guess. I love the lighting for this stream. Thanks. It doesn't affect my eyeballs on account of
You
their
fucking
magic.
glow in the dark eyeballs.
Can you go just subscribe? We have stream alerts?
What the heck? Since when?
Since I guess now.
This
Thanks
has
for the
never
sub.
happened.
Thanks for the
We've
sub.
never been this streamlined
Thanks
ever
for the sub.
before.
Our streams have never been this good, and we set this one up in an hour.
Yeah. I got here like 5 minutes ago.
Literally, Max eating fucking enchiladas.
Yeah, if you hear any like plates and knives smashing together, or me like chomping stuff, that's like a huge, gigantic plate of enchiladas, which is like very easy to eat.
I ate my usual pre-stream pizza before we started streaming.
Did you actually? Is it actually pizza day?
Yeah, Saturdays.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, that's true.
Of course I did.
Some things never change.
You
Now
didn't
I'm
want
the
to
eater
stream
on
before I
stream.
freaking eat a piece of pizza? Stream BG's Nito Burrito. Yeah, let's talk about the stream for a minute real quick.
Yeah.
I just want to say shout out to Thorn. Shout out to Tetro viewer Thorn Studios on YouTube for this BGM. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Thorn has made like a Tetro fan OST that they've been sending, and it is so beautiful. I've been listening to it all the time. It's so wonderful. Thorn,
Yeah,
shout out to
baby.
you specifically. It's really, really cool. I'm really grateful.
Quite so.
This background music is so great. I wonder who made it. Probably someone named Spikes or something. Yeah, probably.
It's close enough, right?
It's literally so cool though. Beautiful Tetrosphere is gonna be in my fucking YouTube music wrap up. Anyway, Mac, what are we even doing here?
This is like the wet t-shirt contest, right?
Your shirt doesn't even cover your chest. How are we even gonna...
That adds to the charm.
I don't like that.
Whatever, man.
This is why you're layered underneath
care anymore. I don't even care anymore.
No, we're here for TETRO Q&A because we made it.
Yeah, I made it.
We together put in equal amounts of effort.
I would say so.
For those who are unaware, welcome to the TETRO Danganronpa Pink. Why is my mouth moving? Welcome to the TETRO Q&A, TETRO Pink Q&A about TETRO Pink that we made together.
Quite so.
At the same time.
At the same time,
The
we were both making separate
effort.
projects called TETRO Danganronpa Pink, and then we were like, hey, why don't we just combine our efforts?
Yeah.
Full transparency, I didn't do nothing but voice a little bit, so...
Mac, your face is covered in blood again.
Just get that. And is that a problem? I'm also angry as all hell.
You're pissed
I don't know
off
what
and covered in
buttons I
blood.
pressed to do that, but...
Mac has a bit of an issue where he spontaneously erupts with blood. So we've been
Yes.
kind of working on it.
Yeah, I'm not trying to get better.
Anyway. If you're here, you're probably a TETRO Pink fan. And if you're not a TETRO Pink fan and you're just a Neruruc fan who stumbled over it, cool. I don't think you are.
And I'm gonna
I don't believe
out.
you.
I'm actually gonna freak out.
We've got like more people watching this stream than like watch us ever. Nobody knows we exist, Mac.
I think that's probably good. Because what we do is kind of horrible and evil.
Do you want to just like fucking answer questions?
I guess that might be what the Q&A is all about.
Yes. I opened a channel, Mac. I don't know if you noticed. If you even cared.
I did. I peeped it with my peepers.
Yes, I opened a channel. So I've got some questions. I've got some cues here for us to A.
Why don't you just marry the questions if you're so obsessed with them?
I'm sure you'll have just as much insight as I do into each and every one of these questions.
I'm sure I'll answer some of the production and writing questions.
Yeah.
I'll give my witty banter.
Question. What was the thought process behind like how you were writing / designing each character? Okay, what was the thought process? I might need some more specifics than that, but I'll do my best. But there was a lot that went into designing each TETRO character. A lot of like how they compare and contrast to each other, and also a lot of like last minute tweaks. Like Mac was around before all the designs were finalized, so he'll remember like back when Yanagi was like teal.
Yes.
But like before that, for example, Yanagi was purple. And then I decided he looked like a horrible magician. And I scrapped it forever. Isuno, I think was Isuno the only one in pink who got a full sprite redo?
I believe so.
I think it was just Isuno. Isuno originally started out production. She got like into video editing before she got an entire sprite redo because I didn't like the sprite. It wasn't good. She had like blunt bangs like Sasaki did. And also her twin tails were like very thin. It looked a bit more Danganronpa-esque design, and now she looks a bit more TETRO. But there were a lot of design tweaks. Teal is my favorite character. How dare you do this to me? Well,
bring back the teal cut. Bring back the
Well, now I don't think like anyone in TETRO is teal really, except for Miss Yonakura, is kind of teal.
Miss Tealbird the clown.
Miss Tealbird is kind of teal, but she's a little more blue leaning, I guess. What other like major? I mean, there's the Kamimura. Kamimura beta looked a lot different. He had like black hair and he was like really short, and he was like tall, and he had a mask on, and it's briefcase. Oh, I never even had you say what you do for TETRO, man.
Who cares? No one's even paying attention to me or giving
Introduce
me
your character. Introduce your character.
Sigh. I am voice actular of Homunculus Ran.
He's Homunculus Ran.
Shortened to Hamaran, but you guys don't know that part yet. Could you imagine?
It's fucking awesome.
Hamaran
I voice Hayashi Mai. I bring my voice down a little bit, and then I voice Hayashi Mai. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
I actually bring my voice up to voice.
I'm your hero.
Mine's like so deep you can't even hear it.
You're bada femme hero. You're welcome.
Is that true?
So meh. Yeah, no, it's true. Hayashi didn't get many design tweaks at all. Her ponytail was originally a bit more like structured. It could look like Jessie from Pokemon.
It's epic.
Yeah. Wada has always looked exactly like how he looks right now. Like literally exactly like how he looks. Wada didn't change like at all. Harada had a different outfit that was better, and then I made it worse.
Purposefully.
Chiba always looked the same. Do I remember the student number order?
Just rattle it off.
Sasaki mostly looked the same, I think. She's a pretty fucking cookie cutter image of a anime student body president, let's be real.
Animation.
Ojima looked a little less dumb, and then I made him look dumber.
Gotta be done.
Yeah, precisely. I went with a few different colors for his heterochromia as well. This is the part where someone in chat's like, Ojima has a heterochromia? Yes.
Why?
He has the whole time. Chet? He has the whole time. Look closely at his eyeballs.
Take a look at his peepers.
Okazaki went through like a million design iterations
I
before
would
we
have to
settled.
imagine.
Will you be
There's a lot
showing
you
any
can do
beta
with
designs?
masks
I
and
don't know
such.
about all that. Maybe if we like have some extra time at the end, I can pull some up. But I don't have a lot of them actually still saved anymore. Hasagawa eyeballs. Thanks.
He's got him. He's
But
definitely got him.
one of the Oka designs that made it the farthest is she had like a moth thing going on.
Yeah, I remember
Moth
this one.
motif instead of like kitsune motif. She looked kind of like a nun, if I'm being honest. You've seen that design, right, Matt?
Yeah.
Yeah, she looked kind of. She was like her whole body was covered in like fucking nun-esque clothing, and she had a cool like moth mask. Her colors were like black and gold and teal.
Yeah.
After Oka's you. Hama went through a couple design changes, didn't he? He used to have a tank top. He used to have short gray hair and glasses. Now, there was actually another Hama design that I liked quite a bit more.
The crazy one.
Where he had, like, incredibly long hair, like Watari length hair, and, like, a gas mask. And he was, like, huffing fucking gas.
Fucking huffing
he like breathed
fumes,
out,
dude.
like, fucking, like, red smoke, and he had, like, horn implants on his forehead. He looked kind of sick as shit.
He was freakish.
Maybe I'll
cool
pull that
way.
one up or, like, post it on Twitter later or something. But it was, like, really cool. What inspired you to open another Fagin right next to the original? Shut up.
Instead of fucking SpongeBob, I like money.
Okay. Hama. Suno's always looked the same. There was like a couple different like tweaks to her superhero outfit, but it's been pretty standard the whole time. I always had like she was always supposed to be peppy and fun and colorful and wonderful.
And silly and epic and awesome.
Silly. Quite silly. After Suno 13? No. Suno's 11. 12. Hiroaki. Oh my god, do you remember the process of trying to finalize that design, Mac? Christ. I went through like a million Hiroakis. The purple coat almost made it in, which is why there's so many purple coats. I assume the Hama design has to be toned down to fit Chocho's theme, correct. But there were like so many different fucking Hiroaki outfits I went through. Purple coat gets referenced. There was like an orange thing that I think gets referenced in Whiteboard. Maybe, I forget. But one of his outfits was orange. I remember. Okay, so fun fact, Tetronians. These people went into Tetro not really having a super firm idea of what their characters looked like. There was like sort of designs. But when everyone knew that Hiroaki was an ultimate fashion designer, and so they kind of assumed suit and tie, I guess. And so when I posted Hiroaki's design and he looked like that, everybody kind of freaked the fuck out. Like, I thought he had a suit.
What
like
the
street
hell?
fashion. He's a streetwear. He's a men's streetwear designer. He
He's a
wears
hack.
Japanese men's streetwear. He's not a hack. Tamba was another one that kind of just like always looked like that. She had like a couple color tweaks. She was almost like green.
Greenba.
Yeah, anything with Tamba was just like little color tweaks. So we fucked around with layers for a bit, like maybe having her have like a jacket or something. But I kind of like her big stupid pants that she has to hold up at all times.
Yeah, they're epic as hell.
Watari went through a couple like tweaks. It was mostly the same. There was just like a couple detailed tweaks, like of the layering and like what her uniform looked like. But she always had that big epic cape jacket.
I love her cape jacket.
More green erasure. Yeah. Okay. So I've noticed a couple notes amongst the Tetra fan about how nobody's green. Everybody's red. Nobody's green. Maybe there'll be some green in the future. Who knows?
I don't know about all that. Now that sounds a bit crazy.
In Tetra Blue, everyone is red. Anyway.
Not blue.
Was Princess Tamba not green enough for you people?
Yeah, there we go. There's your rep. Your green rep.
You got plenty of green. And of course, Hasagawa Ken, world's most boring man. His design looked like that forever. He was always supposed to look like a boring man. He was
A
always
little
supposed to be a boring.
spineless peanut worm.
I've always said he looks like a Death Note background character. Like he looks like he'd solve the Kira case, maybe.
I love that.
15. I already talked about Utari. I missed Hasagawa. Yanagi. Like I said, he was teal. But he's always looked like that. Fun little Yanagi fact. Also, I feel like this goes without saying, but Tetra spoilers lie ahead, boys. Like,
Yes.
if anything that's been released, I'll be talking about.
It's fair game.
One thing I haven't really seen anybody mention very much is Yanagi's gloves. And how the hand that got stabbed in Confession Game has a black glove, while the other hand has a white glove. Fun little design note for you to ponder upon, Trat. But I've had that hand foreshadowed as far back as design. In terms of writing, we cannot spend this long on every question, but I figured that this might cover like a couple questions, so I'm gonna get out of the way. In terms of writing, I'm honestly pretty bad at explaining how I write characters. I guess one thing I've talked about in the past is I want characters to be relatable without being like too boring, I guess. Here's the thing, right? You've got characters with like very intense lore, and I feel like in a lot of fangins, you'll see characters with lore that's so intense that it's not relatable at all. Like I saw one on Fangin subreddit the other day that was like, she got lost in the Himalayas and had to eat her frozen parents, and it's like, okay, I can't really relate to those stakes personally.
It's very Danganronpa.
It's very
Danganronpa
it's shock
to do
value.
That,
it's shock value. And I try not to write characters based on shock value like that. Like, for Hiroaki, for example, I'm sure there's lots of people who cannot relate to the idea of, like, getting addicted to opioids and being a millionaire.
Sure.
But, like, I'm sure there's lots of people who can relate to doing things that they probably shouldn't have done to fit in with others, or going against, like, their gut instincts for the sake of looking cool. People like to be accepted. I'm sure that's a sentiment that people can relate to. How dare you, I got lost in the Himalayas and had to eat my frozen parents a week ago. That is unfortunate. I'm sorry,
so
Chad.
sorry. I didn't realize that was such a recent thing to bring up.
What even is the Fumi lore? I don't even know. I didn't do his free time.
Don't know, and I
the
don't
Alpha and the
out.
Omega. We got me. What? Why didn't you do Hama's voice like that?
Saying shit. I don't know if you. I don't think I'd be here if I did. Oh my god, you're slurping.
I was
you're
drinking
absolutely
barbecue
slurping.
sauce.
It's horrible.
No, it's good. But like, you know, just trying to make your characters relatable, but not to the point where they're A, too boring, or like B, just nonsense. Have lore that makes sense. People want to like your characters. One thing I've seen come up a couple times in the server is a lot of people being like, I like every character in this cast, or like, how is this cast so likable, well-rounded, and not to, of course, toot my own horn, Matt.
Sure.
Matt.
Matula. I think that one's taken.
No, surely not. But like, it's hard to make a cast of 16 characters that everyone likes. 16's a high number. So just give them all the attention they need. I also think we benefit from the fact that Tetra has no pro tag, so you get to follow people.
God, it's so awesome that they don't.
Please know if Hama sounded nearly as annoying as Hifumi, then Sawa would kill him. I think Hama could take Sawa. He'd punch her fucking gourd off.
Oh my god, what go? Why did you do that? This thing was pissing me off, sorry.
What is that, a rat?
I killed it for you.
I don't know, Max. Well, what's your advice for writing Tetra, which you did?
I would say definitely eat lots of greens. You know, the food groups are there for a reason, right? I would just say try and follow the food pyramid, and plenty of exercise, water, sunlight, foreign alien devices where it is called for. Thank you.
Okay. Thanks. That was good, man. You did really well.
Thank you.
What inspired you to choose the format you did for Tetra? Okay, I can actually answer this one pretty succinctly. I grew up listening to a lot of audiobooks. I really liked audiobooks. I've been a person who needs something like to fall asleep to. I don't like falling asleep in just like dead silence. So back when I was a little Neruruling, a little Nerudu egg zygote
I don't
growing
like
up
that.
in Kansas City,
What?
my dad used to download audiobooks onto my iPhone 2 or whatever, and I would listen to them as I was falling asleep, and I always just really liked picturing stuff and always had a good vivid image in my head of what was happening in the story. So I quite like being able to picture your own story along with what's going on. I remember when I was a kid and I would see, like, read a book or like listen to an audiobook and then see it adapted on the screen. I'd be like, that's not what they look like
That's
in my
not
fucking
it.
brain. That's not what they look like in my
Yeah.
imaginary world. So I wanted to take my own hand at that, and it's also a matter of like I'm not making a fucking video series or a game. I think way too
Yeah.
many Fengen directors and Fengen creators have zero concept of what they're capable of and go in with a single man team going, I'm gonna make a game. No, you're not. Like, your ass ain't making a game. Your ass is quitting.
5 seconds.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Know what you're capable of. I knew I was not capable of making an entire game, and I knew I was not capable of making an entire video series, so I went with audio series.
Sure.
And I like an audio series. It gives you some creative freedom. Now,
Yeah.
that said, TETRO wasn't even supposed to have like video elements in the first place. Actually, I went back and forth on whether or not TETRO was even gonna have character designs, like publicly visible character designs. Yeah, and then I decided, fuck it. It'd be nice to like have an established design for people to look at.
Yeah.
And then Roxcord, voice of Wada Masanari.
Official call out.
Official
Roxcord
call
alert.
out. Roxcord of Wada Masanari fame was like fucking. I think you should do subtitle videos so that everybody can read the subtitles. I'll show you how to use Premiere. And then he showed me how to use Premiere, and now we're here. A trillion videos later. Now life sucks. I hate video editing. Cord.
Now mom's cut in front of me at the grocery store and take things from my grocery cart, okay?
I hope he's watching.
And for what?
I hope he's watching this right now.
I hope so too. Must be a beautiful moment.
But yeah, it was ultimately the right call, so thanks, Rox. I guess.
Yeah.
Whatever. I hate myself.
I know it.
I was pausing to read the question, but pausing after I said that made it sound too real. I'm not sure this was answered before, but ultimately, how long did the process of making Pink take?
Ooh.
Okay, so, we started production in December. On December 15th is when the VAs joined up on the server. I had done a little bit of work before then. I had done like all the character design stuff and like some chapter 1 content. But just because of the nature of TETRO, I couldn't write out the whole thing before they got there. I needed them present to work with. So, they joined up December 15th. And we finished the whole audio editing process on December 31st, about an hour before midnight. So, like, to be clear, the next December, not the same December.
Yeah.
15
like
days.
a couple days later.
No. So, about a year from casting to finishing recording, or finishing audio editing. And then we finished all the videos in what, August? That sounds
right. It was definitely the summer.
Yeah, it was not too long ago. So, I guess from like start to total completion, almost 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy to think about.
And it was a lot of work. This is not a timeline you should strive towards. It was very high effort.
You guys know just a tidbit, the tip of the iceberg on the workflow of like when's Nerudu gonna take a vacation? It's too late. It's too late to even ask that question.
It's far
Simply,
too late.
It's too late.
Christ. Here's a question for MonomonoNeruruCh. What media or games besides Danganronpa inspired or influenced aspects of TETRO? Oh, a curious question.
Yes.
I'm a big reader of Lovecraftian horror. which, you know, flawed, but I like Lovecraftian
Sure.
horror. I like psychological horror and liminal type things. So I wanted Tetro to have horror elements, but in a more sort of liminal fashion. It's sort of an unconventional horror, and I think I can say this. I think you'll see more of Tetra's horror elements as we progress farther into the series. I mean, we're getting our start, right? Tetra's a baby right now. There's still a lot more content to go, so we're just sort of scratching the surface. I think what are some other like things that I took inspiration from? Okay, this is a bit of an odd cut, but I don't know if anyone in this chat has heard of a show called HFJ1. It's an object show. It's an animated series, and it's got like some really interesting horror elements that I quite enjoyed, and so I took a lot of inspiration from that. Now, this one's also going to sound odd, but I would say probably one of my biggest inspirations in writing. You've heard me talk about this before, don't worry. Moral Oral, little Adult Swim stop motion show called Moral Oral. 1000% recommended. It's such a good show. It's literally such a fucking good show. But Moral Oral had a very interesting approach of sort of starting with one-dimensional characters. They call it the Reverse Simpsons, which is what I've taken to referring to it as well. The writer for the show calls it the Reverse Simpsons, where the characters start out like really one-dimensional and then progressively become way deeper and more intense. And that's sort of what I like to do in my writing. So shout out to Moral Oral, shout out to HFJ1. Yeah. Lots of good content there. Let me check off this question.
Yeah, baby. That's what Austin Powers would say if he's here. Unfortunately, he couldn't make it.
No, we did invite him, but he could not make it.
Yeah, he would have come, though. He would have been here.
What's been the biggest challenge in making the Tetro series?
Go on.
Let's say the workload. Let's go with that.
Yeah, for sure.
There's a lot more that goes into making a series like this than people would realize, I think. So much more.
You freaking have to do with just like audio editing and video editing and script writing and annotating and...
There's a lot.
Ugh, makes me squirm.
Fun fact, Tetro's script process is a little different than a lot of other fangins. I have been in many fangins, and Mac has been in many fangins. Whether or not they fucking release is a whole other... Oh,
most of them do not.
Mac, my alarm's going off.
Oh, so now I'm just really angry.
Stop it really quickly. Sorry, chat. I have to take my...
alarm clock.
I have to take my drug that makes me good at making fangins real quick.
Oh my god, can I have some? If you're just giving them out?
Nope. No, it's not free. I paid a lot of money. And now this packet is empty, so I can throw it in the trash.
Yay.
What was I talking about? I was sucking water.
You're talking about sucking on water. No, you're talking about the what it takes to make a Tetro script and how it's different from others.
Yes. Okay, so in a lot of other fangins I'm in, the scripts are a little rough in terms of formatting.
Yeah.
Like oftentimes you will be sent like just a list of lines with no script attached, or like they'll send you like a list of your lines over Discord, or like a proper script, except it's like not really all that readable and it's hard to find your own lines. So what Tetro does,
just your own lines.
Yeah, for real.
No one else's.
So what Tetro does is I will have the script. It's in a large readable font. Everybody else's lines are gray and your lines are black, so they're more readable to get your attention on them. And then every line is annotated with the tone that I would like you to use. But Neruruch, doesn't that mean you'd need to make 16 copies of every script?
Yup.
Yes. It means I need to go through 16 times and annotate every line, one by one. Everyone has their own copy of the script, and I have to do that for every script.
But dang,
it's
if it ain't
awful.
effective.
But it's just so much better that way. Like, here's the deal. I was a Fangin voice actor for a long time before I was a Fangin producer, right? So I know that side of it better. So I'm like, let me just fucking... I'll do it in a way that's good for the VAs because I'll do it how I would have wanted it done. Is basically it.
Yeah.
Turg's here.
Sound the Turg's alarm.
Turg's is here.
He's been spotted.
Turg's. It's Turg's. It's Turg's.
Locking into Turg's. Anyway, pretending that didn't happen.
Hey, Turg.
Hello. I hope you liked your intro. Christ.
You bullied me to change my font. LMAO, I'll never forget. Yeah, because your font was lame, Turg. Turg's scripts were ass. That's not nice. I don't mean it, Turg. I just wanted you to do it exactly how I do it.
You literally told me not to say anything mean before this thing. Don't do anything controversial, and you come out with that.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Turg loves me.
Right.
It's okay.
That's the word on the street.
Yeah, no, I'm allowed to say whatever I want.
From a script perspective, though, for all you Tetronians out there, think about how many scripts come out per day, and when you get those really long ones, because sometimes it'll be like, okay, a character has like 20 lines, they have 50 lines. Sometimes they have 100 lines, and that's just one character with 100 lines, and everyone else also has their little 2 cents to annotate too. So
such a pain in the ass. I would say the hardest part of like the biggest challenge, workload, more specifically than workload. What the hell was that, Mac? You honked.
I don't want to talk about it.
Anyway, more specifically than that is the little tasks that people don't consider. Audio editing for me at this point is not that difficult. Video editing is not that difficult. It's tedious. So it's the tedium that's the problem. Do you indicate settings as well in the scripts? Nope. They don't need to know all that. That's on me.
Yeah,
I'm the only audio editor.
It anyways.
I am the only audio editor in Tetro. You know what? I promised the team I would do this, so this is a perfect time. Read the fucking credits. Read the credits, please read the credits. My team works really hard. For a lot of Tetro, I was the only video editor, and then gradually, my wonderful team started volunteering to help out, and I'm really, really grateful for that, because the video editing team I'm currently working with are incredibly exceptional people, and they gain nothing from helping me, so it's very flattering to me that they choose to help just because they like the project so much or because they want to make my life easier. I'm very, very grateful.
By their work ethic.
Their grit. So please read the credits. Please acknowledge their hard work, because they really do a lot. And, it's the least you can do. Spot their name in the credits.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I hope that giant winding answer at some point answered the question. Oh, here's one. Question, why can't they just be happy? Boring. Boring story. Boring story if they're happy. Mac, do you even want to be happy?
I can't even imagine a world where I am. That's the most depressing thing anyone's ever said.
That's so sad.
Yeah. I'm honestly surprised by the amount of comments I saw. Like, I was just kind of hoping this would be like a life simulator forever. Nothing bad would happen.
Didn't we get a comment once? I was like, I didn't think anyone was going to actually die.
I guess
what did you...
that's a testament to your writing ability, I suppose, that they would think that it's interesting enough to just have people squawking at each other.
Fun fact, Tetronians, my grandmama watches Tetro, and she's obviously not familiar with Danganronpa. So she was talking to my mom on the phone, and she was saying that she was pretty sure that the story was going to be that one person would die, and then they would just, like, figure it out, and that's it. Yeah. I'm like, I don't think she knows yet. Well, because we haven't hit a second death yet, have we?
We have not. But we have entered chapter 2.
So maybe, my grandma's going to freak the fuck out.
She's going to shriek, and her eyeballs are going to pop out of her head, dude.
Christ!
Oh, heavens.
My grandparents are actually quite avid Tetronians. My grandpa was over for dinner one night, and he kept trying to get, like, Tetro lore out of me. He kept trying to, like... He was asking, like, some very sly questions. He'd be like, so how many scenes is there in Tetro? Like, how long is it going to be running for? And then I would tell him that I can't tell him, and then an hour later, he'd be like, so how many scenes? And not in a way where he's old, in a way where he's being coy. He's a sharp man. He was trying to get information.
A silver-tongued devil, even, one might say.
Silver-tongued devil. I got a lot of questions about Tetra at Thanksgiving. Yes, Chad, I'm Canadian.
I do
Get
remember
over
that.
it. Were there any scrap designs? We went over that.
Yeah, we touched
Or
on
characters that didn't make it into Tetro.
Yeah, what do you think
Well,
about that one, man?
well, there are some characters that were scrapped and didn't make it into Tetro, yes. There are also some characters that simply got delayed, we'll call it. So maybe maybe just wait. Maybe hold out and maybe you'll see them in perhaps another season.
Maybe Teal Yanagi shows back up. Maybe he's not lost
My lady,
after
it's me, Tealagi.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, get the fuck away from me.
Get
the actual fuck away from me. I'm going to kill you. Tealagi, I swear to god, if you take one more step in my direction, I'm gonna stomp you into a fine red mist. I will destroy you.
Crawls on the walls in the ceiling of spider.
Oh my god, oh my Christ, oh my god. I think that's the fun part about voicing a Tetro character is you just get to say horrible shit.
I pretty much do that freaking every day, dude.
We have an ongoing bit of Hama just being a raging misogynist. You should smile more.
Oh my god.
Go, what the hell?
Go. People don't even know that that's Harada Keizo going go, dude.
Sure, nobody even talks about the fact that he says go all the time. Maybe he says it less than we think.
I think he does. I have listened to scenes where he has said like "oh" or like made other exclamations, and so far, just from the ones I picked through, I haven't heard a go. But I feel like very early on, and we've been saying "go" for like Harada for like this entire time we've been doing Tetro. I honestly, for you wiki editors out there, or just any diligent Tetro people,
can we get a tally of how many times he said go?
Yeah, maybe get a go tally.
How do you keep together all the story info for things? Is there a big old document or something similar? Okay, so in terms of like plot and lore, there's actually less graphing than you'd think. A lot of my graphing is for I have a lot of graphs and charts for Tetro. But a lot of that charting is for stuff like the reward swap and like the confession game confessions. There's a master document with Tetro's full lore timeline. There's a big document that also says what things need to happen on which days. There's that kind of thing. But a lot of Tetro's general shit is in my gourd. I keep it locked up in my safe gourd. So if I ever get dementia, Tetro's basically over.
Yeah. That's what we like about the project.
Said I could die at any minute. No. Dude, the only way Tetro dies is if I go down with it. Cry.
Pretty much.
Are you able to share any headcanons of the Tetrocast you have that don't have spoilery connotations? Does it count as a headcanon if it's me?
That's been a long debated factoid.
Yeah, well, because I've written a lot of fanfic, and it's the question of does it count as fanfic if Neru wrote it?
You are a fan.
Well, I mean, you're a fan, Mac. What's your headcanon? Give me a headcanon.
I just like thinking about like math problems and science and like gadgets.
What is this character? I just like thinking about gadgets.
I feel like this is all par for the course of other characters I've had.
Okay.
This is a bad one for me to have to be the
you're not really a headcanon
the people's audience. I basically look at what's canon. If there's a ship in a story, I'm like, ooh, cool, a ship that exists. But I don't necessarily. I'm not a fill in the blank. I kind of just take my media at face value and cram it.
Well, I've kind of got one. Can I talk about a headcanon that I've seen in the community that I quite like?
Yeah, there we go. There's a people surrogate.
Okay, so there's in chapter 1 there's a scene called Daydreamer where Hiroaki and Ojima are hanging out in the dining hall, and Ojima's like explaining his maladaptive daydreaming, and just this wasn't intentional, but the way that Pancake delivered this one line makes it sound like Hiroaki has never pictured anything in his life. Because Ojima's like describing how he pictures stuff, and Hiroaki's like, you just see things in your head? You just like picture things in your head? Like he's a freak. And because of that, I've seen a lot of the comments being like, Hiroaki has aphantasia. Hiroaki, aphantasia rep. Hiroaki has aphantasia. I think that's really cool. I like that headcanon. That's a fun one. So thanks to Pancake for reading that line like a weirdo. It's a really cool headcanon. I like it a lot. I like seeing people's headcanons a lot. Always post your headcanons. I don't know if this person is in chat today, but if you're the person, you, the viewer, if you're the person who wrote that diagnosing Hiroaki doc on Tumblr, I read that today. That's right. I read your guys' stuff. I read your guys' stuff all the time. I'm in the theories thread. Maybe the real Tetra protagonist were the friends you made along the way. Dude,
Theorizations.
I saw people as late as chapter 2 being like, maybe this person's gonna become the protag? This person's the protag after all? There's no protag. There's no protag. We don't have one. I don't know
what this scarab thing is in reference to. Have you ever heard of whatever go my scarab? There's been a request for Hama saying whatever go my scarab. I don't know what that is.
It sounds like he's releasing a fucking scarab.
Yeah, like he's releasing a fucking
go my
flag.
Scarab.
Whatever. Go my scarab.
Why does he have that?
Opens up his leather jacket and a bunch of scarabs fly out and start devouring the world.
I just saw this message. Sorry, I missed it, user. IDK if y'all will see this, but my friend and I are wondering if there's something going on between the characters, specifically Hiroaki and Ojima. Well, I guess you'll have to wait and see, won't you? Still lots of Tetra to go. Still lots of Tetra to go. I really like seeing how you guys interpret their characters, though. I really like seeing how you guys interpret the relationships between Tetra characters.
Yeah.
But I'm sure Hiroaki did not enjoy being bombarded with "Why are you gay?" questions. We were watching those all flow into the Student Spotlight channel. You guys really hounded him. Come on. I'll speak to his agent
much
about
like hounds.
Much like hounds. Whoever made this diagnosis doc is my hero. Oh yeah, Tunnelberg? Well, what if I diagnose him with Flexionium, huh? Am I your hero, huh?
I just got the context for the scarab thing. It truly is just a video of a scarab flying forward.
That's awesome.
Like top text, go my scarab.
It's great. Let me check these off. I'm checking them off as I go. There's so many questions. I was worried we weren't going to get any because it was so short notice.
Yeah, we quite got a lot. I was scrolling through them before we got in.
What got you into Danganronpa in the first place, and what made you want to create a fangin? Okay, so I don't actually remember what got me into Danganronpa in the first place.
I remember that part.
I was a small child when I got into Danganronpa.
I feel like most people are.
I was like probably like 11 or 12.
Oh my god, it's actually so much. I guess not so much younger.
I got into it like when it came out, basically. Played on the PSP. Actually, I watched the anime before I played. I had a very weird order. I watched the anime, and then I was like, when I wanted to play the games, I was like, well, I don't need to like play the first game because I watched the anime. So yeah, I know, right? So I played the second game, and then I went back and played the first game, and then V3 came out. So I don't really remember what got me into it because it was just like a decade ago.
Yeah.
But what made me want to make a fangin? I don't think you guys are gonna like my response.
I'm scared.
I was bored.
Well, it's as good of a reason as any, I suppose. Why make anything? Why do anything?
I was bored. I had been like kind of just fucking around for like a year or two. I was in between high school and college, and COVID happened. Are you allowed to say COVID on YouTube? Something happened. I was quarantined in my home because I have a horrible disease that infectiously spreads to other people. There was a horrible mushroom zombie outbreak, and because I am of the Canadian faith, our quarantine our quarantine lasted a really, really long time. Any other Canadians will know that we were in quarantine for so much longer than like everyone else in the world. So I was really, really bored, and I wanted to write something, and I wanted to do something, and I didn't really have like big plans for where Tetra was gonna go. I can't say go anywhere. I didn't expect it to be like a big thing, and then here we are. So there you go. I was bored and I wanted to create something. That's pretty much all the impetus you need to make stuff, I suppose.
Yeah.
That being said, by the time I cast people, I had firmly decided that the Fangin would not, under any circumstances, be cancelled. So to be clear, this is not me saying that if you're bored, you should make a Fangin.
Please no.
You have a
no.
I would say that once you cast people, you have a responsibility to do a good job. You have a responsibility to work hard and make things happen if you're at the point where you consider yourself worthy of casting people. If you're bringing in 16 people to work for you for free, you damn well better treat them like gold.
Yeah. Quite so.
What is Monomoko? Will we ever figure that out? She's a rabbit. Don't you see your big ears?
Yeah.
Her fluffy little tail?
Got big sleek white ears.
Yeah. Has TETRO being an audio drama influenced how you've written the story? Yes. Yes, it has. And I don't think I can say too much about this.
I was just thinking
stuff I don't want you guys to
I don't know.
But I would say that the answer is yes. I remember on some of my like early Tetra scripts, the way they're formatted is that if there's like a spot where it's supposed to be filled with like Foley and like sound effects and stuff, it'll just say pause on the script just so I don't have like so that people know something's happening. And on my first one, nowadays they just say pause. But on like my first one, I put a little note under it for all the VAs that was like, I'm sorry, this looks weird. I'm putting Foley and stuff here.
And you were, to be fair, you were.
Question, do either of you have a favorite character? Mac, do you have a favorite character?
A favorite characterization?
Yeah.
I feel like I have a duty to say it's Tsuno Manami.
Yeah.
I feel like I have a duty to say that. I feel like I've been representing her since day one.
She's a wonderful, wonderful lady.
Yeah, well, I
saw someone in chat the other day saying Tsuno was boring. How do you feel about that?
I did see that. It made me shed one singular big Studio Ghibli tear.
One thing we've talked about a bit is that the TETRO fanbase seems to have something against nice women.
Dude, I love just it's not like the craziest thing in the world, sure, but nice woman is just a good character right there. And she's a silly superhero. She's nice. She's good.
Me and my friend have matching candy bead things from the trial. I did the entire Tamarin on the giant string. They did Kamimaru's response. That's great. Sorry, boys. I'm a candy head. I never told you this, but I'm, as they say, as the great band Searle once said, a little candy raver. I don't even know if that's Searle. I'm just saying. Chat, I have candy bracelets for every single freaking Pink character. Little fun fact about me, I made little themed candies for every Pink character. For those unfamiliar, candies are like bracelets made with like pony beads. They're like a rave thing. But I made one for every single Pink character, and if you meet me in real life, you get one if you're one of my staff. Like me and the VA for Yanagi Shigeki met up in real life. He came on vacation with me, and he got his, and Roxwada got his. I pass him out. So if you work for me and you meet me, you get a themed candy of your character. This Mac guy is a solid take. Tsuno is indeed top tier. Tsuno is indeed top tier.
Quite so.
We also have I want to go home kid bracelets. Can I? Okay. If you're like on Twitter or like in the Discord, post those. Post those. I want to see them really bad.
It's kind of epic, yeah.
In terms of me, because I forgot to answer the question. Hama's my favorite. I love Hama.
You're a Hama boy.
I love Hama. I love Hama. I love Hama. My favorite character changed a lot throughout Tetra. I think Kamimura was my first favorite. Wada was my favorite at one point. Yanagi was my favorite at one point. I really liked Hama. Hama's been growing on me recently during my rewatch.
I know.
If you leak spoilers, the bracelets will explode.
That's horrifying.
Awesome.
I don't want one now.
So awesome.
I don't plan to leak anything, but just a scary ticking time bomb, quite literally.
But yeah, I love Hama. He's really funny. I really like him. And I never draw him.
Yeah.
Just 'cause
he's too hard. He's got muscles. He's got tattoos. He's got friggin'... It's a hard time, man. It's a hard sell for anyone trying to make Hama-ran fan art, right? But I will say, on the matter of favorite characters, I feel like I have an outlook of like, sure, Hiroaki Nakamigawa, S tier character, but he's not in my S tier because he's not a silly, stupid weirdo.
He
My
needs
S
to be
tier is
silly or
probably
stupid or weirdo.
Suno, Watari, and Hama are probably in my S tier.
Because they're all freaks.
Because they're all freaks. That's what I like in the world. I like freakazoids.
My friend made a Vogue cover of your
What the
Post these
heck?
things. I want to see them. If you
You and
ever
your
make
friend are
Tetro
going
content, post it.
crazy.
I want to see it. Also, Chad, if you ever post your Tetro content on Twitter, I will retweet it. I will 100%. Hayashi was my favorite since she was revealed. Thank you.
Yeah.
I love you, Angel Volkov. You're my favorite too. Mwah.
Whoa.
Were you expecting people to
happen at
love
some
the
point?
characters as much as they do? I didn't think we would fucking get any attention whatsoever, quite frankly.
It is true. You did downplay. You did
I
downplay the
often
success of
squashed people's
Tetro.
dreams.
They also
People-
dreamed big.
They dream too big. They're like, when we get our panel at Comic Con, I'm like, we're not getting a panel.
We don't
at
exist
Comic-Con.
yet, everybody. We don't exist. But to be
Like-
fair, you did get like animatics and some other crazy
Yeah,
stuff.
no, I
pretty
was wrong.
fast.
I was wrong. It turns
Yeah.
out because I was like, guys, nobody's gonna make animations. We're not gonna get fan art. Nobody's gonna care. We're gonna get 3 views.
Yes.
I remember back during the interviews releasing, I was sort of like doing the math, and I'm like, okay, we get roughly 100 views a day, tops. And I will never forget tabbing on to, I think it was Council, when Council released, tabbing onto the YouTube page and seeing 100 views, 30 minutes. And I damn near shat myself. 100 views in 30 minutes is like incomprehensible to me. Like, why are people
that's
even?
You're damn crazy.
The way I'd love if Hama mentioned you like that. Come on, Mac. Give
What?
Thorn some love. Give Thorn some love. They
Well,
made
I
this
mean,
BGM.
I guess they've deserved it.
Yeah, they made this BGM.
Shout out to Thorn Studios. Badass.
You're welcome,
You're just
Thorn. I hope
thinking
you
of the
enjoyed
DS
it.
one, aren't you, man? I'm a rep for Nintendo DS. Badass. Makes me do a big chuckle.
Ojin was my favorite ever since Daydreamer. Ojin was really popular with the test audience, and I didn't understand why. The test audience is like obsessed with Ojima.
Quite so.
Oh, you've made Thorn very happy, it seems. Have you seen Hiroaki Nakamigawa versus the gay allegations? Yes, of course. I think I commented on it.
Quite so. I think so. You're a
Oh,
frequent
Mac, here's
comment
one
for.
that we can surely answer.
Yes.
Can we get any super vague hints to the supposed point where Tetro Danganronpa Pink stops being fun? No.
Yeah, I feel like that one's
No, you
a bit
can't.
of a touchy subject. Nice try, though.
Hama uses
I'll give you
badass the
that.
way Shaggy uses like.
That's kind of true.
Is it?
He says it a lot. I've been watching with my mommy all the videos that have been coming out, and there's been a lot of points because she always just stares at me with a wicked evil witch's grin on her face.
My mommy didn't let me
whenever
do
he
my
says
Tetra
stuff like
voice around the
that.
house when she was watching Tetra.
Which is kind of just your normal voice.
It's kind of it's just my normal voice, but
degree.
like deeper. I remember I came downstairs to get laundry, and I'm like, "Is this mine?" And she's like, "Don't talk like that." I'm like, "What?" She's like, "You're
No
freaking me
more.
out. I keep thinking you're Hayashi." And I'm like, "What do you mean? You think in real life she's not real?"
She might be.
I feel like I can guess what will happen when that point comes. No, you can't. Sorry, what is your
Post it in
favorite character to
Discord
draw?
right now?
Mac, do you remember who my favorite character to draw is?
That would be. No. Your
Why?
favorite character to draw?
Hint, I've drawn them 1,000 times.
Wador?
Yes. I love
Yeah, I was
drawing
gonna say it's probably
Wada.
Wador.
I've drawn 1,000,000 Wadas. I've drawn him more than
Did
any
you
other
tell that I
character.
just stopped myself from saying something stupid when I just didn't answer and laughed for a couple of seconds?
Yes, I can.
Yeah.
Should we put? Can I put like a little Wada on the table?
Dude, do it. He deserves to be on the
Okay.
table. You've got your hit fact about MonomonoNeruruCh. Has a laminated Wada sprite just hanging out like on her desk.
I do. I do have a little laminated Wada. I've taken him to multiple countries.
Considering making a
it's too
Hama
big.
theme song next, says Thorn. How does that make you feel?
Oh, sorry, I accidentally busted out my scissors, chat.
That's scary. That's really scary.
There, I've got a toy.
Yeah, did you hear that little factoid? Oh my
Considering making a
god.
Hama theme song next, that's great. I've made some Hama songs
Yeah.
myself, so I'm always pleased as punch to hear more Hama music and more Thorn music. I love Thorn music.
Yeah.
That is
It
so
is
cute. Oh,
quite
you guys like my
frequently
little
on loop.
Wada? Okay, so chat, little fun fact. This Wada is actually part of a full set of New Year's designs that I did.
Yes.
Here, you can take a look at him. I actually squished him. Do you like his Miki kimono?
I love his Miki kimono, dude.
It's
It's
quite
so freaking
cute.
funny and cute and silly.
I like it a lot. We'll put him there.
Oh, guy.
I thought the reason you draw him so much is because he's quick to draw because he's short. He is incredibly easy to draw, but not for that reason. If you ever want to draw something, I recommend drawing Wada. But do not forget to make him look like a wormish little fool.
Yes, pathetic little meow meow.
Can I hold on? While I've got this like open, I want to show you guys something. Oh, did I accidentally? I have my dog face on now. My bad, chat.
Well, I'm sure
I'll
they'll
make
find
super
that.
sure I'm opening the correct file. Okay, let's examine this water real quick. Oh.
Examination.
I don't know if you guys ever noticed this, but he's got like little lint balls on his sleeves. He's got little lint balls on his sleeves just to show off how like fucking cheap and shitty his clothes are. Hi, chat. But if you look right here, you can see his lint balls. Hope you appreciate them.
Put that on the wiki. Water has lint balls.
Well, put on wiki. Water has lint balls.
Thank you.
Now, can you chat with the chat real quick while I cough?
Yeah, sure.
All right, I'm done.
So you can see. Okay. Thank you. Nice chat.
What a dissection! No.
That's horrible. Why did that
Will we ever
come
get
to
the
your
full
brain?
collection? Maybe.
If you beg for it.
That's very frightening. That's very,
Did
very
I pick
frightening.
up the wrong vibes?
Yeah.
Did I get the wrong kind of vibe? Okay.
Yep.
My bad.
Why was Okazaki just consuming erasers? For the taste. What do you find harder, voicing hyperactive characters or voicing tough, deep characters? Well, would we know? Because we both voice.
Yeah, we're kind of the super tough deep
what's up?
brothers.
We're the super tough, deep brothers.
We're both tough and deep.
We're both tough and deep. It's our whole thing.
Yeah. Tough and deep, easier for me. I can be, especially, I feel like angry or like apathetic or tough is easier for me to voice act than a plethora of other emotions.
This actually transitions well into our next question, Mac. If you didn't voice the character you do, who, if anyone, would you want to voice? Do I have to be good at it? Because if not, I'll take Hama.
I think you don't have to be good at it. In this
Then I want
theoretically. Or
Hama.
we can answer both ways. We can do one of who you think you could. That was very good, man. You already do voice Hama in fucking H2O streams and your Koji Ito.
How do you remember their fucking names?
Because I've got nothing
Fair
better to do. I don't have to be good at it.
Oh, actually, I kind of want to voice Moko.
Moko's a fun one. You just get to be epic and cool, and everyone loves you.
A bunch of members of our staff that we both direct.
My staff that I oversee.
Yes, a couple of members of my staff were like assigning people other characters just like for fun, being like, this person would voice this person, and I got assigned to Moko, which is incredibly flattering.
Yes.
Incredibly flattering. Rara does an amazing job with Monomoko, and I could never fill those shoes. But the reason they assigned me this is because I just fuck around in the Monomoko voice all the time.
Monomoko voice is a little generous.
Yeah.
Not that it's bad or anything, but
literally
we
just
don't
be like,
New motive, everybody has to be friends with Moko.
You're my new best
New
friend.
motive, everyone has to hang out with Moko all the time.
I remember I did that in front of Rara. I do it in front of Rara all the time. And what? Oh, Rara's here!
Rara-cho!
What the fuck?
Speak her
Hey,
name,
Rara!
she shall appear.
What's up? Why are you here?
Did not expect this.
Your ass is never online. What the fuck? Why are you here the one time I'm trolling? Happy to have you.
Indeed.
Okay, should we put a little Moko on the desk?
Dude, put a little Moko on the desk.
Yeah, you talk about the
feel
actual
like
question when I put Moko on the desk.
Voice someone who's so vastly different to voice than any other character. So when I do look at them, like, these are all just little wormish freaks. You want me to choose Harada Keizo? You want me to choose Hasegawa Ken? Patua! It's kind of what I feel. I would probably either Yanagi, because he's also a freak in his own right.
I'll give this one to you.
Or Kamimura. I feel like I'd have to choose Yanagi or Kamimura, because they're both fun little pals. Yanagi with his princely airs and wormish nature, and Kamimura just because he's cool and blue, and I like him.
You only auditioned for Hama, right? I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, I think this is even a question later on. To somebody, I think
then I guess I'll
saw
save
somebody
it.
ask like, who? Oh yeah, do you want to save it for them?
Yeah. Need to see
Yeah,
those
save it
H2O
for
streams?
them.
They're up. Check our VODs. They're awesome.
They're
We're
up.
really
Check
funny.
the vodulars.
We're really funny and
We're
everybody
so
likes
charming.
us.
We're so charming.
These voices feel like a fever dream. What's wrong, Turgize? Wake up, Turgize. Wake up, Turgize.
None of this is real.
None of this is real.
If you can hear us, you should run.
It's fucking scary. Podula,
Quite so.
No.
I've been saying both of those things for damn near years, and no
I
one's even listened to me a
know.
little bit. No one's even gave me like the time
Wait,
of
so
day.
does your too? Are you guys together? Is
did
this like your
see
anime night or whatever?
Cody Pop. There's a couple of the members who have convened together to
Are they?
watch. I don't know. That's up to
Frightening.
them. But yeah, I choose Kamimura or Yanagi. You choose Moko. You
Yeah.
titular rabbit.
It's just such a
What
fun
about as a
voice to
student?
do.
What about if no Moko? What student?
Hama.
Oh yeah, you did say Hama.
Yeah,
that's right.
Hama. Also, guys,
I just
tell
kinda
me if,
blocked out because you
Max
said-
audio gets messed up, because I forgot that there's a thing I do on Discord that sometimes makes Max audio get messed up, and I just did it. So I think maybe it's fine. You're watching the VA chat.
You're just trying to make me look bad all the time, aren't you?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's fair. At least
Do you
own
have
it.
any more non-spoilery drawings you can share? Drawings? I don't save my art.
Yeah, that's the thing. You try and fucking get her to save any of her art that she makes all the time. It's like it ranges from like really good sketches to just like fully polished pieces. Hey, do you have this? No, I
No,
deleted it. I didn't save it. But maybe someone in the server. Maybe you can either scour through the server or someone saved it to their phone and they have it. Sometimes you'll specifically come to me or someone else for specific drawings you want
Yeah.
to share because you know that we're the keepers of those drawings.
Well, look, I got this little Wada here you've never seen before.
That's true. There's a lot of.
He looks like
of
a yummy
art from
gumdrop.
various people in the server of
Mm.
Tetrosis, but I mean, hey, that's what the Ko-fi is for, I suppose, for little secret dingles and dangles.
Little secret dingles. How do y'all handle procrastination, Mac? I don't know, Mr. Turns in your lines at the last second. How do you handle procrastination?
Little old me. Well, that's not really procrastination. I feel like I record them early. It's just once I have them recorded, I realize that audio editing is the
I
worst
had
thing
to
in the world.
twist this motherfucker's arm to get him to just send me unedited audio.
Yeah.
I'm like, just give
so
it
now
to
that's
me.
kind of the arc I was in of just sending the unedited audio and then making you do even more work.
How do
so
I
I can
handle
take it
procrastination?
back.
Do I procrastinate? I don't really.
Well, you're kind of always working 24/7.
I'm always working. So if I'm procrastinating, it's because I'm like doing other work. Like I don't really. I procrastinate in other areas of my
Yeah.
life, like school and stuff, school and work.
Mhm.
I'm a teacher for those who are curious, and I procrastinate
Yes.
all the time with handling that shit.
Mhm.
But how do I handle procrastination? I kind of don't.
Yeah, I feel like that's my thing too. Because I'm kind of the laziest man in the world.
You
who would
are.
Probably do nothing and let
Yes, you do
myself
love doing
rot.
nothing. I'm really jealous of it, actually.
I feel like just knowing your procrastination habits is key. Because I've seen other people procrastinate on things, and I feel like they often don't know that they're doing it, don't know how it will affect them, but because I've done it for like freaking 20 plus years of my life, I'm like, oh yeah, this is what's gonna happen if they do that. So I feel like just knowing knowing what's gonna happen when you procrastinate and when to do it, when not to do it, and I feel like time management. I love time management. I learned getting into like going through my 4-year degree in college, because when I first went to like community college, I was kind of horrible at doing anything. But time management, I feel like, is just a big thing. It's just like taking out sections of your day and be like, all right, this thing's gonna take me 3 hours to do, then I'll do this much this day and this much this day, this much then, and just kind of sticking to it.
So
Or just know
bad.
how much you can get
You're
away
so much
with
more
on
responsible than me, Mac. What
procrastination.
the hell? I'll literally have a task where I'm like, if I don't do this thing, I'll be thrown out of college and live on the streets, and I'll still just like
God,
lie
that's
there
horrifying.
in bed on my phone.
Well, that's how I was. That's how I was through all of high school, and then I got to like community college, and then I immediately started being absolutely horrible and having horrible grades, and I was like, oh, I have to get it together. So then I kind of did, but I mean, you can't get me to do nothing if I don't.
I got
wanna
you
do
to
it.
join the stream at the last second.
It is true. I did eat my big heaping plate of enchiladas,
yeah.
midstream.
Oh, this
So
next
that's my
question is gonna scare people.
Poor mother alone. Yeah, do it up.
When you were editing
no.
Tetro, how many hours a day did you usually spend on it?
Oh no.
14? At the height,
Yeah, it's more like,
at the height of my
like how
editing,
many
10
hours
to
do you
14.
not?
The ones
How
where
many
I'm
hours do you
sleeping.
not spend on Tetra? How about that, man?
Truly the ones where I'm like asleep or like taking a bath, hanging out with my mommy.
I will either be in VC or look at VC through various points of the day, and you will be in there, audio editing, script writing, video editing, blah blah blah.
Chat.
It doesn't stop.
I was doing some for like the past like 2 weeks. I've been sort of a stress case. I've been kind of flipping out, being like, we are so behind. We're so behind. Season 2 is not going to be ready in time. We're so behind. Oh my god. I need to be doing this many scenes a day. We're so effing behind. And then today I was talking with one of my video editors. And I was like, let me just see how behind we are, because I need to get this stress handled. And I did the math, and we're not even behind. We're literally ahead.
Yeah.
My tummy like dropped into my butt when I freaking said those words. When I saw that I was doing like more than I had to per day, and we were never behind. We were always ahead. It was like harrowing. I was like, no way, dude. I thought we were truly it spooked me. But so I took it a little easy today, chat, because it turns out we're ahead of schedule.
Maybe I should leave this off the wiki.
No, put it all on.
That's epic. That's absolutely epic.
I don't know, Mac, how many hours a day did you spend on Tetro editing?
Maybe like, editing, specifically editing,
Yeah.
like my own audio.
Yeah, just like editing Tetro.
Probably like a couple hours every other week.
Fucker.
And then I stopped editing my audio, so never.
Classic. That's not my name. My name is MonomonoNeruruCh. You don't know me at all.
Yes.
Classic MonomonoNeruruCh behavior. You're jealous of my work ethic. You're all jealous of me. You're all just twisted with jealousy. Don't be jealous of me. I have a terrible life.
Yeah.
I don't have a terrible life.
Nasty.
I don't want to. No, I don't have a terrible life. My mommy treats me very, very well. I've got a great life.
Yeah.
Thank you. Question: why are you so epic?
Epic pills. Next question.
Next question is: what's a silly fun fact y'all have been itching to share, if there's any? Ooh, this is a fun question. Here's a fun fact. Sometimes, we don't really do this much anymore, but we've done it like on occasion. It's just like a rare little shenanigan we'll get up to. We'll pull up an impactful or like big Tetro scene, like a trial or something, and then we'll spin a wheel to randomly assign voices to people.
Yes.
So just every time a character comes up, we're like, oh, it's a Hama line, spin a wheel to see who gets Hama, and then whoever it lands on has to voice Hama for the entire rest of the scene. It's a good little fun activity. We used to do it a lot with like early Tetro, but now there's just so many people that it becomes a little chaotic.
So many people.
And I like having the big cast and all, but when there's so many people, there's a lot of voices, and it's a little busy. So we've had to sort of tone down the shenanigans. But, shenanigans are fun. I don't know, Mac, what's your fun fact?
Yeah. My fun fact about Tetro?
Yeah. Here's my fun fact: the Chapter 5 death.
The fucking VTuber Mono disappears, my mic cuts out.
Hold on,
I don't-
Suno telling Mono to take care of himself being written by Mono who's working 14 hours a month. Shut up!
Trust me, there is many a comment about certain
Hypocrisy,
parallels
perhaps.
of, yes, perhaps
Whatever.
that.
Whatever.
I don't know, fun facts, it's pink. What do you want?
It is pink, actually. That is very true. Have you guys gone
Yeah.
Gartic Phone? Yeah, we did Gartic Phone like once. It was a good time.
We've done a couple.
Got
Should
some
we
good artwork from it.
Should we tell them about the thing we do involving wheels and video games? As a fun fact.
Yeah, do it.
So I don't know why this entered your mind sphere, or when or how or anything, because it's just been our lives now for the past however long. But MonomonoNeruruCh over here got together some adjective generators and a wheel that spins characters. And now when we play games such as hit game Minecraft or other such video games, we will, based on if we win or like reach a certain condition or do good or not, she will spin a wheel and it'll be either a common or it'll be super cool and epic and rare. And if it's common, you'll get something like, essentially what we're doing is making our own TETRO gacha. So you'll get like, dirty Ojima,
Common dirty
cool
Ojima.
Hama, yeah, common, like
common yellow
like just
Monomoko.
random, yeah, two Yanagi, and then we'll
Yeah.
have like sets based on like abyssal, underwater, Leviathan. So you get like
God of the
sea
deceased,
dwelling.
dying underworld Monomoko. And
Yeah,
people
and
are
shit
so
like
into
that.
it. Like people get worked up.
There's several like docs people, because it just started off like you were just keeping track of everything for everyone only had like 10, 20, 30 things.
Yeah.
I think, let me pull up my doc here just for myself, and I have been busy, so I haven't even been there for like every single one. I have an Excel spreadsheet that has a Google Sheet that has 705 entries on it that just have stuff like tired Yanagi, illegal Suno, rare Chiba, and then there'll be also just like all the epic cool things like nice little pink cute diner frickin' Isano.
Max trying really hard to not read out any names he's not allowed to say.
Yeah, I definitely well, I also just haven't like thought of any other names besides the people that have come up. I don't know why.
The best
but I don't know
inside
any
joke
of the
I've ever
pink
heard. Dude, we
names.
take Tetra Gacha way too seriously.
Yeah.
I just saw the fucking. Hold on, Mono. Are you also 5 foot nothing and covered in lint? No,
It's epic.
I'm not.
It's absolutely epic.
I'm actually checking right now, and this shirt is completely lintless, and I'm not 5 feet tall. So.
Well, there we go.
I'm actually 5'2.5", so not 5 feet. Thank you. How much for the rare Suno? Get out of here!
This ain't for you. This ain't for sale, buddy.
Do you have any like cool Sunos?
Pause
I've got a bunch of cool. I've
I
actually
have
got like a lot of cool Sunos.
a bit of a Suno connoisseur, if that makes sense when I say that.
The Suno VA is actually a con artist who desperately tries to con me out of my good cards by making unfair and evil trades, and you shouldn't trust her.
Oh, actually, I don't have that many cool Sunos. I only have like 4. But I have Water Lily's Whisper Suno.
Oh, that's good.
I have Icy Storm Worm, like
Weirm.
WYRM.
Oh, that's a retired card for sure.
I have Diamond Halo, and I have Fractal Revenant Suno. A lot of them are from the early
Akuriki,
era
what's
of the gacha. What's up, Akuriki Jones?
Hey, how you doing? What's up? Tetra Gacha game. But yeah, so there's your Tetra fun fact, is that we fuck around a lot.
Yeah.
Question, do you ever actually take a break? No. I did the math on when the last time I took a break was, like fully 100% off, no work, and it was 17 months ago. So
Would
just think
Hama
about
ever
that.
play D&D perchance?
I think
do you
he
feel
would
about
get
that
too
one?
invested.
Just
He
get
wouldn't
way
be able
too
to like
into
draw
it.
the line between fiction and reality. You would feel like
That's epic.
genuinely slighted by the DM, who is just hot at doing his best.
Go. Well, you encounter a group of goblins and they try to attack you.
I rip them in half. What the fuck is wrong with them?
you use a sword. You don't. You don't.
I don't
You're not
care.
Like oh my god. Oh my god.
My hands are my greatest weapon.
Okay. Maybe you want to spare them because they might have
No!
useful information. Oh.
I would never.
Okay.
I would never spare a goblin. They're
I would
rat
never
bastards.
spare the innocent.
Oh, I'm seeing a name drop in chat that hasn't really been brought up so much in Tetra. Pay countless amounts for an abyssal Galahad Muranaga or Kunoyasu Seki. Galahad Muranaga? Who's that? I have no idea to what you are referring. I've never met that man in my life.
Well, I don't know about any of this Muranaga Galahad stuff.
Imagine carrying your fucking kid inside you for 9 months and he pops out and you name him Galahad.
Yeah.
Christ.
Couldn't be me, man. I ain't carrying nothing nowhere.
This one's... I'm gonna pass this one off straight to you, Mac.
Sure.
What's your favorite thing about Suno Monami as of day 12 of Tetra Danganronpa Pink?
I feel like day 12 is the irrelevant factor here. I feel like got silly stripes and hair, wears a silly superhero outfit and calls herself a superhero. Nice, peppy, upbeat, silly, and cute. Yeah.
There you go. Did the one doctor in the Twitter thread have a good birthday? Well, I think you can answer that question by reading the thread that was like 2 threads after that. How did you not die laughing at the name Chiba gets renewed by the power of hell? It's a good name, isn't it? I saw someone commented on one of our videos being like props to whoever named this episode. It's always me. It's always me. I'm the only writer. I named it. Yes. I named them all.
There are video editors.
Do you have like a favorite scene name, Mac?
Oh yeah, in chapter 5, a favorite scene name.
I have one, but we haven't hit it yet.
By the power of it. Well, there's definitely some epic ones that come up later. Let me just pull up the Tetro YouTube. Buy me some time here.
My favorite scene title hasn't come out yet, but it's coming out really soon.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I don't know if I know what your favorite one is. If they update me later.
I will.
I'm gonna skip the early ones because a lot of them are locations and stuff. I like Wada Learns to Cook. That one's just kind of silly.
That's a nice one. I don't think Tadamatsu threw his birthday. I think Tadamatsu threw something. Maybe not a birthday.
Big birthday bash.
How do you feel about the current state of the Tetro fan base? Can we answer that? I love you guys. You're great. I've never seen anything cursed and horrible be said. Only good things.
Yeah.
No, I think the Tetro fan base is really proactively creative. That's what I like about the Tetro fan base. I've definitely seen some questionable takes and questionable behavior, but I think the Tetro fan base are a lot of really cool people.
Sure.
Somebody just gained themselves a Seki Daki Makuda. So I got an email from Kofi. Thanks.
Enjoy. My favorite episode that is totally real is Princess Hama. Any comments on that one?
Princess Hama.
I just don't know about that one.
Oh, here's a little fun fact, chat. Originally, the plan was to have a Princess Hayashi sprite for Hayashi at your service. But after thorough consideration, I decided quite quickly that that wasn't happening. Hayashi would not wear a princess dress.
Not for freaking Shigeki.
Is that why you said you were excited for next week? It's not next week. My favorite scene title is in 2 weeks. Thank you.
Whoa.
But it is sort of related to next week, I guess. You'll see. I'm really excited for next week. There's a scene coming out next week that I really want you guys to see.
Yeah.
Saw some people displeased with our scene output the other day, Mac. But you know what? That happens every day. No matter how many scenes you put out, we get somebody like, Tetro Friday already over? Question mark?
They're hungry for more, man.
I'm flattered.
You've teased their appetite.
I'm flattered. I think it's pretty
Yeah.
steady output from here out, though. Like, I think yesterday was, like, the least scenes on a day, and from now on it gets kind of bumping. What's your... Oh, we already read that one. That's a Suna question. Do you research
We can
any
read it
mental
again.
illnesses for the characters, and how hard are they to write? Because as we've seen, the way they talk and the dialogue itself is similar to real life. I put a very high amount of effort into accurately depicting mental and physical illnesses that happen in Tetro.
Yeah.
It's a priority for me, I'll say. I would not include anything that I didn't feel I was capable of writing with an appropriate degree of accuracy. That said, a lot of the time I will see people's headcanons for like characters' various mental illnesses and physical illnesses and stuff, and that's really interesting for me as well, even if they don't line up with what I have written, or what I've intended to write rather, because I don't know, I just really like seeing how you guys choose to interpret the characters. It's sort of a case of like there are correct answers, but I'm really interested in seeing what you guys take away from it. Tetro does consult with my doctor friend to get accurate information. There are now more medical professionals involved in Tetro than ever before. So there's a lot of cross-referencing going on. I think I can say this. There's someone in the voice cast for next season with a medical background, and they went a little apeshit bananas trying to diagnose Kamimura, much like you guys did, and it was really entertaining for me. I don't know if said person is watching now, but if they are, you know, big thumbs up.
We're coming for you.
Kamimura has Flexionium. It's pretty much...
Thank you, Cropper.
Watch, someone's gonna not know what I'm talking about, and they're gonna write that down and be like, guys, Kamimura actually has Flexionium! Flexionium is not real. It's from Patient Madness Cropper. It's from Patient Madness Cropper. Yeah. Go watch that VOD. It's my favorite fangin.
It's so good.
We're actually... Can we say this, Mac? What we're doing for Halloween?
I don't see why not.
This Halloween, we're gonna be playing... Well, probably not on Halloween. It's probably gonna be, like, next week. We're gonna be playing the Danganronpa Z Patient Madness Cropper Halloween special. Spooky Very exciting. We don't know what we're gonna do for the rest of that stream. It's gonna take like 10 minutes.
It's only like 20-30 minutes max.
We'll figure something out.
We'll F around.
How much did it hurt to mess up the episode upload order that one time?
You don't want to know. Truthfully, you do not wish to know.
I hate you.
Yeah.
I don't mean that. I don't hate you. I'm sorry. I thank you for being a Tetro fan.
The sore subject.
Oh, so much I want to say that I can't say.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Shall we sally forth?
We shall sally forth.
Okay.
Chat, I'll have you know that I worked my ass off to get that video fixed in a timely manner. And that it was somewhat out of my hands. I did my best. I hope you can forgive me.
You don't have to, because I know I didn't.
Well, fuck you.
Yeah.
Question, opinion on the Hama cult. Oh yeah, you guys have like cult threads, right? I haven't looked too much at the Hama cult. Is that the one that just says badass every day?
That's the one that just says badass.
Okay, well I think it's great. I like the Suno one. The Suno cultists are funny.
Suno cult, I'm quite a fan of Suno cult. I'm amongst your ranks.
Yeah. We fixed it well. We forgive you. Thank you. The original editor for that video no longer had the file, so I had to remake it all in the span of like a half hour, which is why it took a quick second to re-upload. But I promise you, I busted my ass to get that fixed as fast as I possibly could. I had to remake the whole thing from scratch, and it wasn't fun.
Oh, there's the badass chain right there. The Hamaran cult exploded into the chat.
Welcome, welcome. Question, if you could magically make Tetra's fanbase a certain size, what would that size be? Like 100 people, 1,000 people, 10,000 people, etc.? That's a complicated question. There's like good and bad that comes with having a big fandom. I think I want as many people as possible to like Tetro. and I'll just take the bad that comes with that, because I am really, yeah, it's kind of a tricky one, right?
This makes sense. Yeah.
Because I am really, really grateful that people are enjoying my writing. I'm really, really grateful that your guys' work is getting recognized, because you guys worked really hard on this project as well. You gave an amazing performance. And I'm glad that with the fandom getting bigger, other fan artists are having their work recognized as well.
Yeah.
I really like seeing the content that you guys make, and so I want Tetro to keep growing. I understand that, like, in our current state, it's a bit easier to follow everything, and I do like that. I like being able to see everything everybody's making, and we don't have to deal with a whole lot of drama. But you know, like, I think I'll just be happy no matter what happens. Tetro has already received more, like, outpouring of support than I could have ever expected. Like I said earlier, I did not expect Tetro to get this big in any capacity. What about you, Mac? Do you want all the fans to die, or what?
I'm somewhere on the fence. I'm like halfway between each. I see both sides of the argument, and I see the ups and downs of both, and you know, yeah.
Of everyone dying?
It's a hard thing. It's a difficult problem, right?
What are some unexpected things that have happened related to Tetro? Okay, I think there's.
Fucking go on.
I think there's another question related to that idea that I was looking at earlier, so we'll get back to that one. How often do you stalk the? Oh yeah, I fucking yeah. How often do you stalk the Tetro channels and talk about it in the production team server, which I'm assuming exists? It does exist. All the time. Constantly.
All the time. Anything that's been said, anything that will be said, just know it's.
We screenshot you guys constantly.
Yeah.
The two main things we screenshot are, like, if you get something right, we'll screenshot it and be like, oh my god, look, this person got it right. And also, if you guys give us the worst takes in the world, we'll screenshot it and also make fun of you and point at you and laugh at you. Now, I will say, my staff give you guys a bit more credit than I think you deserve. I see a lot of people, like, get screenshotted and post and go, oh my god, this person got it spot on, how did they know? Because you guys post everything. You guys post a million theories a day. Like, everyone has been predicted for the next death. Everyone has been predicted for a survivor. So when I see somebody like, oh my god, how'd they get it? I'm like, because they got like, there's no, it's process of elimination.
So they got 1,000 wrong.
A broken clock is right twice a day.
Hooey.
Who invented the Pavlova? That's not about Tetro. Get out of here.
It's kind of close.
What animal do you think each character of Tetro would be? This is a bit of a bulky question. I don't know if we can go over this whole one, but we have discussed it.
Yeah.
We have thoroughly discussed it. Macula Pacula here has drawn a bunch of them as Animal Crossing characters, which I quite like.
I quite so.
I quite like it. They're very cute. There's a Chiba one that I really, really like. Also, your Sasuke cat is, like, really, really nice.
That was, like, the first. I think I started with the Sasuke cat.
It looks so good. I like the Kamimura. I like the Watari. The Watari's so cute.
I do like the Watari as well. There's a whiteboard, a communal whiteboard.
Yeah, maybe. Well, it's probably full of spoilers, so maybe, like, one day when Tetro's done, we can go over it.
It's horribly full of spoilers, and also 1,000,000,100 other things that would take 1,000 years to load and crash your computer.
My computer can handle it. This is an Alienware computer. So
that's true. It crashes other people's computers.
Maybe when Tetro... I almost just said the date that Tetro's gonna be done because I wasn't thinking.
Oh my god.
Well, because I've just been referencing that as when we'll do, like, the big reveal all Q&A. But maybe when that date comes, we'll go over it and fuck around. I'll have to, like, make sure there's no, like, boobies on it or whatever.
Sorry.
Whoever is in the server checking off questions that I haven't checked, stop. Stop it now. Yeah, somebody's literally going through checking things off. Enough. Don't do that.
It's epic.
If Tetra
we didn't really answer that question, did we?
No, we can't. There's just too much. There's just too much.
Oh, yeah,
there's 16 of them.
One summer day.
Oh, they deleted it. Thank you. They deleted the check marks. Let me check this. If Tetro Danganronpa Pink was broadcasted in real life, in real time, as in no 1 week breaks in between, as a real event with everyone in it being real, what would happen? Jail?
Yeah, someone call the police, I
Call
guess.
the police? Lawsuit? Murder? Jail?
Yeah.
Monomoko would be a rabbit. I know that I think Monomoko would be a rabbit is definitely in reference to the what would each animal, like who would be each animal.
Yeah.
But it's way funnier to think of just like if Tetra was in real life, Monomoko would be a rabbit.
Monomoko would be a rabbit, to be fair. He's not even lying.
What are things in canon Danganronpa you don't really like and wanted to change with Tetra? Oh, everything. Are we allowed to say this? The H2O dev got flamed for not liking Danganronpa.
Danganronpa fans don't even like Danganronpa, man.
I
So there's things
enjoyed
that they
playing
would rather it
Danganronpa, but I
be
still
better.
think it's terrible.
Yeah, that's most media I like.
Yeah, I mean, like, I
Terrible,
like
but
lots of
it.
terrible things. I'm a fairy tale fan. But like, I don't like all the egregious fan service. Like, oh, I'm Mikon and I tripped and showed my whole
Yeah.
ass. Oh no, Kya. Whatever, shut
That's
up.
actually my favorite part.
Oh.
So
Okay.
interesting that you don't like that.
Anyway. I also don't like when
Yeah.
the characters in Danganronpa just miss, like, incredibly obvious solutions to problems.
Yeah.
Like, V3 case 2. Like, oh, her glove fell in the pool. Why didn't she just use, like, Ryoma's hat as, like, a buffer to grab the rope? Honestly, fell into that one video ripping into H2O, but maybe we were too harsh. You were. H2O is not even that bad.
Yeah.
I don't like, SDR2 being a simulation because that's stupid.
Sure.
Simulations are dumb. Actually, you know what? SDR2 kind of got a pass from me because it was like, oh, it was a simulation, but they still died in real life. And I'm like, okay, well, they still died in real life, so that's fine. But then they didn't die, they were alive, so
Then
fuck
the
that.
anime came out, yeah.
Yeah. F that. Did I make it to the TETRO Q&A? Yes. You did.
Quite so.
Hello. I don't know. What do you not like about Danganronpa, Mac?
You know I'm not a very critical of media person.
Oh, yeah,
I feel like
true.
anything I could say has probably already been said 1,000 times. I think you think about what you don't like about Danganronpa. I probably also don't like it.
I just coughed on your opinions.
It's self-explanatory. I feel like we all chip into the same.
Yeah, I just feel like
likes
a
and
lot of the
dislikes
writing
on the
is
spot.
pretty weak.
Mm.
What did I want to change with Tetra? I wanted more realistic reactions to death. Because I feel like after a character dies in Danganronpa, nobody cares. Tell me one time that someone gave a shit about Hiyoko past chapter 3.
It's like, no, this person died. Oh my god, we're so
No, the
sad
only time they ever
immediately
get like mentioned is there's like
after.
a fucking like, I don't know, like a compilation of like, oh my friends, I believed in them.
Doopa-doopa-doo.
Yeah, literally.
Start strolling and walking around.
Quite cringe. So I try to have a stronger reaction to death in Tetra that feels a bit more realistic. Holy shit, sorry, I got like a million Discord notifications.
Dude, you're the Discord.
The medical
Man.
professional in question. He does not have fucking flexionium. You don't know that. You don't know that. He might. He
A lot
might.
of chapter 2 left to go.
People's reaction to Taka's death pissed me off so bad. What reaction to Taka's death?
Yeah.
What reaction to my favorite character's death? Nobody even freaking cared. Wada. Yeah, Wada's a good example of this. Wada's not doing so well right now, is he?
Serves him right.
No, he doesn't flexionium. Fuck up. What's something you were particularly surprised by regarding the viewer's reaction to the series? Okay, that's the one I was referring to earlier. Why do you guys hate Isano?
Oh my
I'm
god,
a
the
Miki
Isano
monster.
slander.
I'm
the
a Miki
Isano
monster,
slander
okay?
early on was crazy.
You guys are so mean to her for no reason. She's literally just
Some
nice.
people backpedaled on it, some did not.
She gave up her reward. Is that not enough for you people?
Yeah, it's a big epic moment.
Did you yourself cry while writing and voicing Tetra?
Yup.
Okay, well I cried at several points. There's like one, I don't think I ever cried while writing Tetra except for one moment. There was one moment where I cried while writing Tetra. I definitely cried while listening to some people's lines.
Yeah, that'll do it.
But you guys don't get to see that yet because that didn't happen until season 2. In season 2, I cried while writing a scene, and you won't get to see it for so long. Isano apology form right now. Yep, literally. Isano is literally just nice, and everybody's so mean to her.
She's literally orange, you guys.
In terms of like, I'm trying to think of like Isano thing. Isano. People don't like Isano. Yeah, okay, this is what I was gonna say. People don't like Isano probably because of that one scene with Ken, but I don't really care. I love Isano. So, I agree, except I actually saw more people shitting on her for asking for Ken's jacket. Which is odd. I understand that probably the scene to get mad at would be so Ken, do you have a girlfriend? Wink wink, nudge nudge. Which was 100% her just trying to get some safety. But in her defense, wouldn't you? Like, you're gonna get murdered. Do whatever you need to do. Man. Put your pride on the shelf. I feel like this isn't, like, plot important, so I can say it.
Sure.
Chat, Isono Miki is Arrow Ace. So, she wasn't actually into Asakawa, just so you know. Isono Miki is Arrow Ace, canonically. Tetra Danganronpa is one of the first where I got attached to every single character and all the interactions are so interesting. I'm so happy to hear that. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm really glad I am Snake. Okay, we'll get back to Snake. But I'm really happy to see like how much people are enjoying. Oh my god. People really like Arrow Ace Miki. I'm sorry, I just watched the chat explode.
That'll get the lovers in. That'll turn the haters to lovers.
Yeah. But I'm really glad. I'm seeing a lot of people being like, oh my gosh, I like every character in Tetra, and that's great. I'm really happy to hear that. That's sort of a benefit of Tetra having no pro tags, that we get to follow more people and sort of get to know them a bit better. I'm really enjoying seeing
rather than through the lens of a wimpy little wiener man.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of like characters who I'm like, I don't think anyone's really gonna care about X, and then they do, and someone will be like, oh, X is my favorite character in the whole thing, and I'm like, that's great. I love that. It's the same way that I love when people have like a niche favorite Pokemon.
Yeah.
Like, I'm glad they get appreciated.
Of course.
Sorry, I was drinking Tetra sauce.
What?
Yep. People saw that one scene and thought
alligators.
Shut up. Canon Arrow Ace, let's go. Yo, hey, Arrow Ace Queen. Oh, Arrow Ace rep, yay. Yo, yes, my Queen Isano, Arrow Ace. Arrow Ace, Isano, real. Tetra so good, I did not expect it to be this good. Miki, Arrow Ace, real.
Well,
I'm glad.
have it, folks.
I'm really glad.
Get in the forums.
Isano equals Sayaka? I saw someone in the comments being like, Isano and Mizuno are similar names, how queer? And I was like, I suppose, in the sense that they both end with, oh no. I'm a Diglett lover? That's awesome.
Dude, Diglett's epic.
I think Miki got a little too much hate, but she's still my digital angel, baby.
Yeah, she's highly marketable VTuber, dude.
I am a Miki monster. Through and through.
As well.
There is, I won't call them out by name, but I'm sure people know who I'm referring to. There is someone in the Tetra Discord who has been a diehard Miki fan for a long time. And who faced some real injustice, you know? So shout out to the original Miki monster in the Discord server. You know who you are. You fought tooth and nail to defend her.
It's epic.
Wiki's updated with Miki sexuality, hell yeah. Make sure you cite that source. Cite that source on the wiki, you know how... Chat, I'm actually very passionate about wiki editing. Oh, good.
See, Miki's confirmed to be Arrow Ace on October 19th Q&A.
Isn't it interesting to have that level of power that I get cited on a wiki? I feel like I'm basically a god. No.
I feel like I am. Just let it immediately that go to your head in particular, nothing else.
Here, chat. I'll put a Miki Miki out here too.
Whoa.
On the table. Mac, talk to chat.
Hello, chat. There's a Mickey being put on the table. In case you missed the last 5 seconds of conversation, I've just caught you up. So there we go. You're just dropping all sorts of little propulars every which way.
Yeah, I'll put her next to Wada. You can have the next one.
Whoa, dude! I'm excited already. This is like gotcha all over again. Did you ever get mad recording your lines because there's one you messed up several times? I don't know. I don't think I ever particularly messed up too crazy.
Yeah, I'm
but
not
I can
too
get
much
mad
of
at
a
other
flubber.
things.
I do.
I can get mad at
recall
other things
a
about
certain
smacking
time.
my mic and pop, like, you know.
I do recall a certain moment where you had to say the words "shut up" a couple times. To which you don't usually leave a lot of bloopers in. So you said "shut up" a couple times and then just went fucking smosh looking ass, and I lost my shit. Off topic,
Well,
but I love
there's
both your VTuber models. Look so cool. Thank you.
Donkey. That's what the Germans say.
Q&A only ends after all the characters are put on the table. Ooh, I see.
That's scary.
I don't think we can do that. A certain someone is missing a certain accessory, so we can't put a certain someone on the table.
I don't remember.
Spoilers.
It's not spoilers because I don't remember what the line was and I don't know when it happened. But there was one particular Hama line you wrote that I think maybe had like a lot of S's in a row. So it was like it was basically just like a tongue twister, but like it wasn't intentionally written that way. It's just like something someone would say, but while I was reading it, I just kept on getting like stuck over it, like over and again and again. I was like, I hate you.
I can't think of any lines that I particularly struggled with, but I know that I had a lot of outtakes during Yanagi's Deep Clean, because there was this one line that I couldn't say without sounding like Skipper from Penguins of Madagascar.
That's epic.
And also, one of those outtakes made it in, which was the fucking love gum, which I didn't.
Yeah.
That line was literally nothing to me. Like, and for
People
some
love
reason,
that line.
it like blew the fuck up. People nuts. I saw a poll the other day in the Discord about that fucking line. I was like, which line's better, fucking X or fucking love gum? So weird to me. I remember when my mommy heard that line for the first time. My mommy, the original test audience, she laughed her ass off, and I'm like, I didn't realize
my
it
mommy
was.
also chuckled at it. My mommy's a Hayashi fan, so it makes sense.
My mommy's a Hayashi fan too. Mommy's like Hayashis.
Whoa.
Mac, did you have to get Hama's physical build IRL to properly wish him?
It's kind of funny because I already had it, right? I've just kind of had it my whole life, and I haven't even had to like really eat well or work out or do anything. I'm just kind of like, you actually, I think at one point you actually, while like doing the finalized design for Hama's, whole thing, you kind of used me as a reference, right? If I remember correctly.
Yes, of course. I just like traced over you.
Yeah, you did just trace over my exact chiseled features.
Question from a friend. I love the little guys. Do all of them have kimonos? Yeah! I designed all these kimonos. They're very cute. I'm really glad that you like them.
That Miki is so charming.
Question, will we ever see Okazaki's real face under the mask? I can't answer that. I'll just put it like a blank Okazaki and you can like draw whatever face you want on it.
It's epic.
How are the VAs so good at portraying despair, sadness, and agony? I hit them with a big stick until they do their lines right. No, but honestly, it's a mix of they're already very talented people, and I make them do it over and over again until they get it right. Like, I know you guys fucking love laps. You love laps every day in chat. I want to go home, Ken. I want to go home, Ken. We've answered 40 questions. Good for us.
That's scary.
But I sent Metal back 8 times to record laps. The whole scene, 8 times. So yeah, abuse basically is how I do it. Is I just like hit them.
It's very surprising though, because we have a lot of like, not necessarily beginners, but maybe people who haven't had like a ton of
There's a couple people who this is their first project.
Yeah. A lot of people, this is their first project. A lot of people, they haven't done too many crazy stuff before. Even I've only been in like, a handful of things that aren't like huge or crazy. But there's absolutely killer performances, especially once you take that into account. That truly do just like amaze me with like
There's some stuff
how
I can't
'cause
wait for you guys to hear.
yeah, well, this is a high concept thing to have like the thing be like, okay, yeah, just don't overact like an actual Danganronpa game. Just like make it sound like real people talking, right? That's no small feat to do. So for some beginners to be able to like come together and kind of just knock it out of the park, I feel
It's
I'm
very
impressed
impressive.
by my fellow voice actors. As
They did
they're
a really
called.
great job.
Quite so.
I'm very impressed with the cast. There's a lot of people who this is their first project, and we've seen a lot of growth over the course of Tetro as well. Like, even just like between start of chapter 1 and end of chapter 1, I saw a ton of growth. But by start of chapter 1 to end of chapter 5, God, they were different people. It was crazy.
Yeah.
I can't wait for you guys to hear it.
I feel like you ask any of the voice actors, and they will say they will probably cringe at some of their early stuff.
Hi, Ryan.
Most of the time it's
Ryan's
Whoa.
in chat, everyone. That's Ojima
Ryan in
Takeshi.
chat.
Ryan in chat.
Everyone
Ryan in
point at him. Everyone
chat.
point at him.
Everyone point at him.
But yeah, I feel like there's definitely scenes that like for certain voice actors, like, oh, that's what I sound like, and no one else can tell. They're like, that, you sound literally fine.
I hate my chapter 1 takes. I hate my chapter 1 takes.
Yeah, there's certain Hama ones where like my voice is absolutely like sore. My voice is sore from doing Hama's voice. I'm like, hey everybody, what's up?
Badass.
I'm Hama, badass. But I mean, it sounds mostly passable. But I'm like, okay, yeah, I could tell my something was going on with me that day.
Oh, hey, this is a good transition from Ojima. What made you want to give Ojima maladaptive daydreaming? Good question. I just found it to be an interesting aspect of a character. I like to sort of go for deeper cuts when it comes to characters' various mental illnesses or coping mechanisms or physical disabilities. I myself am someone with a sort of rare condition, so to speak. So I like to sort of give that visibility when I can. And it just fit really well with Ojima's character. So I thought it would be an interesting thing to go with. I like that.
He's also blue.
He's also blue, which is very blue of him.
I haven't seen a lot of people talk about that in the forums yet, but he is blue.
Who's your favorite canon Danganronpa character, Mac?
That would be... I had to stop myself from saying something stupid and going on a 10-minute tangent. I feel like the cop-out answer, which is also the true answer, is Gundam Tanaka, right?
That's the correct answer. Mine is also Gundam Tanaka.
That's the correct answer. That's the one everyone's here to rant and rave about.
I love Gundam. He's awesome.
He's silly. I feel like he was my intro to Chunies and crazy stuff like that. What if you had to pick one who was not Gundam Tanaka?
Ishimaru.
Backup, perhaps. Oh yeah, you're an Ishimaru lover. I
love
about
Ishimaru. He's
that.
funny. He's just such a fucking worm. I love him. Oh, I forgot to call out Soda being in chat too. Guys, Okazaki's here. Hi, Soda.
Yeah, don't let frickin'
don't get off the hook.
Soda escape. Yeah. If I had to pick someone who's not Gundam though, I like Angry Boys. I like Mondo and I like Fuyuhiko. And also I like Rantaro because he's pretty and cool and mysterious.
Rantaro's so pretty.
I know, dude. I freaking know it. I freaking know it to be true.
What were the inspirations for the cast of TETRO Pink? I don't know. I don't really tend to pull too much direct inspiration from other characters when it comes to making my own. I kind of... I don't know. I don't want to say that I end up with like a personal relationship with each of these characters because that sounds insane. But I do really build them from the ground up. So there's a lot. I guess like one that comes to mind is that Yanagi looks a lot like Kishido Tenma from Hollow Stars. But that's because there's only so many ways you can design this type of character. It's like how every fish looks like a fish, even the ones that like aren't related at all. It's because there's only so many shapes a fish can come in.
Ooh, when did you expect the logs to be found?
I didn't expect them to be found.
Yeah.
I thought we had talked about when I would start dropping hints for the logs. Now I don't have to. But
I remember those discussions.
yeah,
Like,
people
I
were like,
wonder
well,
if,
if they
you know,
don't
if you
find the
drop
logs
hints
by X
here.
date, when will you start
And all of a
dropping
sudden,
hints?
someone came in like a whirlwind into the server. And I was like, oh yeah, I don't know if these have been found yet, but here's these crazy freaking things. And that was a crazy day for sure.
Quite so. It was quite. We were talking about that in the staff server as it was going down. Like as soon as I saw someone join, and I was like, I just found something, and I'm not really sure if you guys already know about it, but I figured I'd mention it anyway. I was like, no shot. And then they posted the first one, and I was like, no shot, they found it. I was really proud of you guys. I was really excited when I saw you guys found it. Mac, talk to the people. I'm drinking water.
I am talking, I am conversing, you and I together, me and chat, we have linked, we have formed a connection, we have formed a bond, we are exchanging
Delicious
words.
Water. Mac's doing so well, I'll just let him handle it.
Oh no.
Question, did you always intend for Tetra to be an audio drama series? What are the reasons you chose this format in the first place? I always 100% intended for Tetra to be an audio drama series from the first second. Where we basically got confirmation of autism and gay? Correct. He is autism and gay.
True.
Yeah. I sort of touched on this before, you know, like I really like the format of audio drama. I like being able to picture things. I like giving you guys the opportunity to picture things going down how you want. And I think I do a pretty good job of illustrating what's happening through sound design. So I'm hoping my intentions get across. But there's certain things that like I really enjoy seeing how you guys interpret it. Like for example, laps. There is nothing that really tells you what is physically happening in laps, except for some footsteps at the beginning. And so it was really cool to see that animatic, the lap cinematic, where it's like very physical.
Awesome.
That's really, I just really like seeing how you guys picture things. It's cool. Oh my, we got a lot of questions coming up, Mac. This is a big list.
I think some of them touch on some previous things, I think.
Oh yeah, we can skip that one. Did any scrapped or old concepts make it into Tetra Blues writing? Yes. Who's the oldest character of the cast in terms of development, not canon age? Here's a little fun fact for you, chat. This is something you don't know. So, the student numbers, I saw a lot of people getting worked up about the student numbers, being like, what does this mean numerologically and symbolically? The cast are ordered in, like, the cast number orders are the order I created them in. So, Isano. Isano was the first Tetra character, and she's student 1. Ta-da. There's your lore of the day. Yanagi was last, and so he's 16. Ta-da.
Haha.
But MonomonoNeruruCh, doesn't that... It's awfully coincidental that you made them in boy-girl order. I did. I don't know what to tell you. Isano was first, yeah. Even in Coffee Break, hearing how Hiroaki's voice becomes muffled so much of what's happening. Yes. Okay, so Hiroaki's muffle, fun fact, I actually made Pancake, like, speak into a shirt. He had, like, a shirt that I, like, made him record into, cover his mouth and talk into. We did a bunch of different takes with different levels of muffleage, but it's a real shirt in his mouth. Which characters had the most design concepts? We went over that. Since it's been a while since you finished the main production for TETRO PINK, what would you change if you had the opportunity to revisit the writing of this season? I would make the days longer so people would fucking stop yelling at me. I would add more scenes so people would stop telling me to add more scenes. I don't know. There's not too much I would change. For a couple of reasons. Number one, if I wanted it differently, I wouldn't have written it that way, right? At the end of the day. Number two, I like seeing how much I've grown since I started writing Tetra, because I've definitely changed in terms of like writing and art. So I like having, like, well, that's the thing when people are like, can I go back and redo my chapter 1 lines, please, Neruruch? No, because I like looking back at your starting versus your finishing. Don't overwork yourself, it's fine as is. No, they're okay to ask this question, chat. Let them ask this question, it's a valid question. But like if I could change things, I would probably add more to days like Salvation Game, just because that one's like a pretty lacking day. There's only like 6 scenes, and the 12 has only had 6 scenes. But I also don't want to just bloat it out, right? So like, there's no need for filler. I'm not a big filler fan. I think there's correct uses of filler, but I'm not big on filler myself. So I think if a scene is in Tetro, it should have a reason to be there. So chat, if you're ever like, oh, filler, there's filler here, you're wrong. You're wrong, and you should look at that scene a little more closely. Every scene exists for a reason.
It's a scary part.
I don't know, Maka. What would you change? Critique my work right now to my face.
I guess just all of it. I think I changed the fact that I wrote it and I created it, and that's how I change it, I think.
It's cool, man.
And yeah, thanks.
What aspects of Tetro Pink do you hope to improve with the production of Tetro Blue? E.g. the execution of the audio drama format, sound editing, writing, etc. Well, it's already written, so we're past that point. Filler is good for character development, but then it's not filler.
Yeah.
That's not filler. I tried him 2 hours late. Hi, Worm. Make it a Hama solo show. But yeah, what would I improve upon? Well, the writing's already done. And I won't say anything else about it. I was almost about to give my opinions on it, but I won't.
Oh my god, oh my god.
I think my sound designing has improved a lot. There's some really cool sound work in Blue. I think you'll like it a lot. And I can't really say anything much else, can I?
Well, there we go, folks. If that even is your real name.
Which Tetro character is most likely to say the phrase "what the skibbity" unironically? Next question. Yeah, Isano's a bit of a gamer, isn't she?
Yeah.
Also, Isano's VA probably as well.
Yeah, probably.
Can we call her out like
probably
that?
Already has did it.
Yeah. I did see her on Roblox the other day playing something freaky Gojo. So.
Well, yeah.
Can you tell us about how Tetro Pink and Tetro Blue are related? Nope. Have any of the VAs auditioned for Tetro Pink characters outside of their official role? Yes.
There we go.
It's really fun to listen to.
It's so funny.
Krill, who voices Hasagawa, auditioned for Hama. He sounds like such a wiener. It's awesome.
And he is.
A lot of people auditioned for Hama, so it's really funny to listen to because it just sounds like they're all like sitting around making fun of Hama while he's out of the room.
Because
you have like Metal and like Pancake who voice like Kamimura and Hiroaki, and starts to be like, yeah, that's my cursed arm.
What the hell?
What the skibbity?
But yeah, I think we're gonna touch on this earlier. But most notable fact about me is I only auditioned for Hama, and no one else.
And you got it.
Yeah, tie this one with a procrastination fucking question. Common thing, at least I do, and probably other casting call club voice actors. I'll just bookmark a bunch of things I will maybe kind of are interested in voicing in. Some of them I'll like audition for immediately. Some of them their timelines will come and go, or I just won't do it. And Tetro was like right on the line for that one because I was going to be very busy. And I kind of had it on my horizon, and it was like basically a split decision of, well, do I be busy and do I not audition, or do I audition?
Aren't you glad you fucking auditioned? Holy shit!
I'll just do Hama.
Also, chat, I'm adding a Hama to the screen. Don't get jump scared.
Yay!
It was immediately his fucking face.
Yeah. So yeah, that was like a split decision for me to like. I was like, well, because usually also common casting call club thing, also common for Donk Fangins and stuff is to just go down the list of every character, like every male character, and just audition for all of them, which I probably would have done if I was not busy at the time.
Yeah.
But I one-did and done it with Ham Run, as they call him. But yeah, it's very funny. The Krill Hasagawa Hama one is the one that always comes to mind for me too.
That's so good.
Because it's just so epic. Yeah, well, you know, it's my cursed arm.
My cursed arm, guys.
No,
sorry, Krill, we love you. He's probably listening.
Mixed feelings.
He's probably not listening.
Yeah, he's a freaking coward. He's
kind of a coward. Okay, sorry, I had to check this because like I knew I recognized your name somewhere, Angel Volkov. I've seen you on the Fangin subreddit so many times. I literally had to go back and check because I know I've seen this name. Guys, check out Angel Volkov's Fangin. Danganronpa annihilated generations. Shout out.
Scary sounding.
I gotta show support from my fellow Fangin subreddit users.
Yeah.
Redditors are the most oppressed class, and we need all the mutual support we can get.
Is that so?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That's scary. I don't know if I want to hang out with you anymore.
Really nice art, though. Really nice
Ooh.
art.
I
Definitely.
like the sound of that.
Definitely peep it. But yeah, I personally did not audition for any other roles, and I also wasn't supposed to be
What?
Hayashi.
Yeah, hit fact right there.
Here's your fun fact. I wasn't supposed to be Hayashi. I wasn't supposed to be voicing in Tetro at all. But we didn't get any, we didn't get any Hayashis that I liked. Nobody's voice was going deep enough. There's no freaking deep voice women on casting call. I don't know where they all are. I need to find them. But like, we weren't getting any deep voice women for Tetro, so I'm like, I'll take up the mantle, wahaha. And now I'm Hayashi.
Wahaha.
Wahaha, my classic Hayashi laugh.
What are you, Wario?
How about Alton Day? Characters were just speaking their native language when any of them have a specific accent. Kamimura's Kansai!
Yeah.
Kansai Mura!
Kansai
Oh god, shit, girls here after us. Fuck! Run! Run!
No one say anything.
We were
Keep
making fun
quiet,
of you.
all of you. Okay?
Get under the table, Mac.
Hey, man. What is this, an earthquake drill? Freaking hold on to something and get under a table because Krill's here.
But yeah, Kamimura speaks with a Kansai dialect.
Yeah.
That's the only one that comes to mind right away. Has this scene happened yet? No, I can't see
I was
anything.
also wondering similar things, yeah.
I'm one with a deep voice and feel so weird. My voice sounds weird. I sound like a little boy. So I'm glad people like my voice acting. There's like 2 main voices I tend to get cast for. Well, 3 if you count just like my normal speaking voice that I hate getting cast for because it's boring. But I'll get cast for my lower register Hayashi. And then this really annoying uphill like squeaky evil voice that I get cast for a lot. But surely nobody in chat has cast me for this voice.
No,
You know who you are.
No.
Do you enjoy watching us suffer? Yes, I love it. What would you do during a zombie apocalypse? That's not about Tetro. Which Tetro characters would survive a zombie apocalypse? That's about Tetro. One that I can't talk about yet. I don't know. That's a good question. Isuno's dead. Wada's dead.
Yeah.
How does dead? Most people are dead, I think. They're all pretty dumb. They're all either like dumb or weak. Nobody's smart and strong, so like they're all dead. They'll all die. What? You were making fun of Lilo and me? No! We said we specifically were not.
I admire you. No.
What's your opinion on eating printed out pictures of Tetro characters? You want my opinion on eating printed out pictures of eating printed out pictures of Tetro characters? My opinion on eating printed out pictures of Tetro characters is that if you say that you did it, then you should have actually done it, Aroha. You fraud. If you're gonna say, "Oh, I ate a picture of a Tetro character," then I want to believe you, and I want to have faith that you really ate that Tetro character. My opinion is that you shouldn't tell lies on the internet. Eat it for real.
Epic.
Eat it for real. Tetro hits 10,000 subs, I'll eat Wada.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, I see you, Aroha. When did Tetro's first project first start? December 15th, we answered that one.
Yes,
How long does
sir.
Tetro plan to go on for? Like, I know the standard 6 episodes. What? We have a lot more than 6 now, I think.
episodes.
There's 122 out right now. In months, years, I guess you'll find out, won't you? How'd you come up with the designs for the characters, the beta designs? We covered that. Which Tetro characters could you beat in a fight? Like a good
Chiba,
number of
Wada.
them. Yeah, I could take Chiba, I could take Wada. I think as a kindergarten teacher, I could fight a child.
Yes. Not Hama, not Hayashi.
No, not Hama, not Hayashi. I think I could probably take down Tamba. She's a lightweight.
She's so
Secondary
athletic.
fact for you, chat. I was a wrestler in school, so I think I could take out a lot of these motherfuckers. Certainly Tamba. I did see a list at one point that was like the Tetro characters ranked on strength, and Sasaki was above Yanagi, which is quite frankly ridiculous.
Oh, I remember that list.
Literally
I do
ridiculous.
remember that.
I believe the argument was that she hit Ishino with a big heavy pan. Yanagi's an Olympic athlete.
Yeah.
I think he wins. If Tetro gets popular enough, I wonder if you can do merch at a con or something. Oh yeah, you can pay my lawyer fees when I do that. How does that sound? We'll be sued if we do that. Guys, we don't own the rights to Danganronpa. No.
Yeah.
Do you intend for Tetra to have a unique art style, or did you originally plan for them to be in the canon art style? I can't draw that fucking canon art style. I took some, like, inspirations, like, in the form of, like, they all have the circle hair shines and the circle eyes, the, like, little inner eye circle and stuff.
You gotta.
But I went with my own sort of style for Tetro. Now, I know this has changed in recent times with stuff like, actually H2O is, I think, what sort of set the pace for it.
Yeah.
But back in the early days of Fangenhood, I don't know how many people have been around since then, it was a long time ago. If you drew your Fangen in the non-canon art style, that was, like, a thing that really pissed people off. Like, people would be like, this doesn't even look like Danganronpa!
Why must it be?
Yeah,
Why
like,
must it
it's also
be?
not Danganronpa, it's a fan project.
Yeah.
I don't know how to draw in that style. I didn't see any reason to draw in that style, and I also feel like it gives Tetro more of a distinct identity. Sorry, I'm putting on lotion right now. I think it gives Tetro more of a distinct identity to have its own art style, because there's a lot of Fangens out there where you can look at a sprite and go,
Yeah.
this is from a Fangen, and that's about as far as you can identify it. But I feel like you can look at a Tetro sprite and know it's from Tetro, right? Because we got our own thing going on.
Yeah.
So I went with a bit of a different art style.
Hats off to anyone who can draw. in
Yeah,
that art
honestly,
style,
it's
like,
I
consistently,
can't. Good
though.
for you. Like, it's really impressive to me. Do you guys always plan for Tetro to have both pink and blue? Yep.
Yeah, I would say I did intend that. Yeah, if I can throw my 2 cents in there, for sure.
Quite so. It's always gonna be pink. It's always gonna be blue. I wonder if there's more colors. I wonder if there's more Tetro. I guess you'll find out next time on Tetro Danganronpa Pink.
Okay. I'll keep an eye out.
Yeah. Hey, when fans try to imitate DR style and do it badly. Yeah, when they do it badly, it kind of stands out, right? Because the DR style already has some sort of weird art choices. So when you execute those but badly, it's a little rough. Oh, hold on. Yeah, what's up?
Holding.
Don't say anything illegal. I'm on stream.
Say something.
Guys, my mom's here. Okay, Mom, I'm on stream. Don't say my name. And don't say Tetro spoilers. And also make it quick.
Make
Oh,
it
she's gonna
snappy,
die.
Old broad.
Mom, why are you
shit,
gonna
now
die?
I feel better what I said.
Mom, I hope you know we've got the highest viewer count we've ever had right now. Yeah, you're live in front of the Tetro fans. We're doing a Tetro Q&A right now. Do you want to answer a question? No. These are all these are spoiler safe. Mom, what are your favorite Fangens? Tetro, there you go, chat.
Well, there we go, big guys.
Oh, here, Mom. I just answered this one, so I'm curious on your take. Did you intend for Tetro to have a unique art style, or did you originally plan for them to be in the canon art style?
Ooh, I'm interested to hear.
Correct.
You're Vaughn.
No, Mom, I'm MonomonoNeruruCh on the MonomonoNeruruCh channel.
Yes. It's quite
Nobody
so.
knows me as anything else, surely.
There's definitely not
No,
3
they know
comments
I
that
am.
all call you by a different name.
Yeah, I've been
That's
called.
not safe. I watched tonight about catfish.
Yeah. And am I catfishing?
It's epic as shit.
Oh, chat says Von Mom Gaming. Hi, Von's mom. Von's mom dies on stream.
Yep.
Hi, Von's mom.
Mhm.
Von's mom dies on stream.
I don't know who Von is, chat. I've never heard of that person before.
It's due to
Who
all
is
the
this
junk
strange
food.
person?
That's what killed me.
I ate pizza right before stream. Vano. Yeah, that's my name.
Vano Vano.
Mom, again, no spoilers, but who's your favorite Tetro character? That's a good pick.
Well, there
Everybody
we
loves
go.
Hayashi Mai. Who's
She's
your
right.
favorite canon Danganronpa character, like from actual Danganronpa?
The one like Hayashi Mai.
You like
Well, there we
Sayaka.
Yeah,
go.
Or not Sayaka, Sakura.
Sayaka, what? It's nothing like
Listen.
Hayashi Mai.
Listen, I don't play Danganronpa, okay? Sakura. Mono Mom Gaming. Von Mom mentioned. Mono Mom.
Hmm.
dead. At age 48.
Don't dox yourself. Now the whole world knows that you're 48.
Well, it doesn't matter because I'm gonna die tonight.
That is true.
That's fair. You wanna say hi to Mac?
I'll miss you.
Are you sniffing me?
No, I'm kissing you because I'm dying.
Oh.
What's a nice thought?
Yeah.
Kiss you here.
Thanks, Mom. Bye.
What an affable mommy.
That's my affable mommy. Alright, she's gone, chat. She
doesn't
came
have
in
to
and just
act
like
nice
lied down on my
anymore.
bed. Oh. Mom, are you single? She says no, chat.
I had a similar question for the other parentage.
Yeah, Mac won't
and I
stop
didn't
hitting
get
on
a
my
similar
dad.
Answer. Cry about it.
What are your favorite fangins? Mac, what are your favorite fangins? Because I know mine.
You know yours?
Yep.
I've never played it like any Fangin on my own. I haven't even played like another or anything until we started this channel. So my options are Cropper, It's Showtime, H2O. Those are my 3 I can pick for them.
Chat, my favorite fangin is Cropper. I love
Cropper's
Cropper.
fun. Play Cropper.
Play Cropper, it's awesome.
Plug Cropper. Watch the Cropper VOD. Get Cropper merch.
Cropper gets more kudos than 90% of fangins on the market because they have fucking
Yes.
3 trials out, okay? They have 3 trials out, they have animated executions, they have mini games. I don't even care that it sucks ass.
They have Takexo.
They have Takexo.
They eat
If you-
shit.
I think fangins should be judged with what, like, where they're at. And I think for where
Sure.
Cropper's at, it's great. I love Cropper. I don't even know how much of it
Yeah,
is irony
baby.
anymore.
I don't know. The two have bled
Because let's be
together.
real, I had more fun playing Danganronpa Z, Patient Madness Cropper, than I had playing Showtime. I feel like Cropper had better cases than Showtime.
Yeah, well,
Because at least the characters in
Absolutely.
Cropper had reasons to do stuff, right? with Showtime, it was just like, I made that guy kill people because I'm Jupiter.
God.
It's like, why? What you wouldn't have gained
There
anything.
is Jeff there.
There's literally 0 reason. 3 trials is a good number for a Fangin. What do you mean? No! 5 trials is a good number for a Fangin! You people have lowered the bar to a completely pathetic point.
What about like an announcement trailer and then like 3 years go
Oh,
by?
VA announcement and then nothing else.
I like that. I like that idea.
Goose Cultist, I've never heard of that man in my life. Hey, so I've been watching this fan Danganronpa content, a Fangin as the kids would call it, and where is
Quite.
the Tetro Beige? Where is the Tetro Chartreuse, huh? Guys, that's the interviewer, that's Kunaya Suseki, get his ass.
Yeah.
3 trials is a good number for Fangin. 3 trials is more, like, 3 trials is more than 90% of Fangins put out. You're getting a VA reveal and, like, that's it.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Indefinite hiatus.
A definite hiatus is, like, the norm.
Yeah, pretty much for every one Fangin you do see, there's probably like 100 you don't see, and also some of the ones you do see also just don't happen.
I feel like there's a lot of
The
different
Fangin
things you need
life
to judge your
cycle.
Fangin on. I just had so much fun with Cropper is the thing. Like, I know Cropper is not
was a
great.
great
Cropper's,
start,
it's
dude.
poopy. But, like, I love it. It's so charming. You can have a fully completed Fangin that I still don't like because it doesn't have charm. For example, I'm not a big fan of laps.
Oh, okay, so you're just gonna come out and say it.
Well, I say this every time we review a Fangin. I
Yeah.
give full kudos to people who like go and make a project all on their own. It's hard. So the
Mhm.
fact that Laps had like it's a fully completed thing. They've got all their
They have nice
trials.
art.
They've got beautiful art. I love the art. I just didn't really love the writing, and that's okay. I don't have to. They did it. They made a whole project, and that's really awesome for them.
Yeah, go check it out.
Like, who the hell am
form your
I?
own
You know,
opinion
like
on it.
exactly. Don't listen to me. Who the fuck am I?
Mm-hmm.
What about Kill Cure? How could I possibly know? They have nothing out.
Yeah.
Kill Cure, I'm not gonna say anything bad about Kill Cure. Obviously, I don't want any of my Fangin opinions to be taken as me having a problem with other Fangins because I certainly
Sure.
don't. I think it's really cool that that Tetro is part of this big community where there's so many amazing fan projects. There's not really another fandom or like really like another fan project community like the Fangin community, I would say. Like to have so many people making their own games. The only thing I can really think of is like Pokemon ROM hacks. But like even then, it's like those always get taken down, so there's not like a whole big like community as much because they keep getting nuked. Spike Chunsoft has kind of allowed the Danganronpa fan community to thrive in that regard. But like, no, I have no problem with Kokiri at all. I just there's nothing I can say because it's not out. Like there's nothing I can't interact with it. So what do I know? I think their art's really cool. I really like their character designs. I think their splash arts are amazing. They've got beautiful splash arts, and the VA team is quite talented. So I'm really excited to see where it goes. I really love the soundtrack.
Ooh, yeah. Quite so.
I really love the soundtrack. So I'm excited. I'll be following Kill Cure for sure. It's quite cool. One thing I do find interesting with a lot of the bigger Fangins is that we watch a lot of Fangins go through the oh yeah, FNAF's a good example, and Undertale both good examples. But like, we watched a lot of Fangins go through like the the process of defanginification, where they start out as like Danganronpa poop and pee, and then like 5 months later they put out the announcement being like, we are no longer Danganronpa poop and pee. We are now just poop and pee.
That'd be the best news anyone's ever fucking told me.
I'm actually an artist on Kill Cure, and I'm excited to see people's reaction to the prog when it comes out. Well, I'll definitely be taking a look at it. I don't know if we'll end up playing it on the channel, just because we tend to go for Fangins that have like more out on the channel. But we are doing like a big freaking prologue patter day at some point, so
prologue patter day.
Maybe it'll make the cut.
Yeah.
Best art closest to canon, at least. Eden's Garden's pretty close to canon.
Yeah, they got some good art too.
But I think you have to make a lot of changes to your project before you can call it not a Fangin is the thing. Like, I see a lot of Fangins prematurely being like, guys, we're no longer a Fangin.
With the best of their talent, get into a killing game.
Yeah, exactly. 16 students are put into a killing game with Mono Bingus, who hosts trials, and every time they kill someone, they go on a trial, and every time the murderer gets caught, they get put through an execution. That's a Fangin. You made a Fangin. Like,
yeah.
And it's okay to, like, here's the thing, right? I don't care if you just make, like, a fucking ripoff. Like, I really don't care. Like, that's,
do it.
Make a ripoff. Take Danganronpa out of the name, but don't then, like, deny that it's a Fangin. I won't throw anyone under the bus, but there was an interaction I had, or not that I had, but one of my staff had, and I watched. There was an interaction had where a certain VA from a certain big Fangin was like, well, this project is not a Fangin. It's original. And I'm like, yes, it is a Fangin. Like, it's a Fangin. You made a Fangin, and that's okay. Kumitante, I'm not familiar with what that is. Mac?
I'm also not familiar with what that is.
We'll have to look into it.
So I am of no help here.
Remove Danganronpa from the name for legal reasons only. That's what it comes down to, right? You don't remove Danganronpa from the name unless you're planning to monetize. Or, you know what, that's not entirely true. Less of you're planning to monetize and more like you don't want to get sued. Because, like, if you put a ton of effort into your project and then you have to take the whole thing down because you got sued, that sucks.
Yeah.
I've seen that happen so many times. It's interesting with the pipeline. I watched a Fangin announce that they were no longer a Fangin right before going on indefinite hiatus the next, like, week. And it was the funniest thing ever. Like, if that's not Fangin in a nutshell. Alright, we've been on this question way too long. Without spoiling anything, what are some literary themes you would assign to Tetro Pink? If it's too spoilery to answer, what are some running motifs or symbols you had in mind? Can I answer this question, Matt?
I don't know.
What are some literary themes you would assign to Tetro, and what? I think this is a question that we should save.
For later in the series.
Yes, for maybe
think that's a good idea.
The post Tetro.
Yeah. Birthday bash.
Yes, so you guys will have to wait for this one. Your favorite character from the cast. We've already talked about this. Any writing tips in general for a Fangin? Many.
Ooh.
I'm actually planning to host a series of streams about this at some point. I want to do a sort of how to make a Fangin type series of streams. But like, I've got a lot of tips for writing fangins. I am not the fucking god of fangins by any means, but this channel is all about playing and picking apart fangins, so I feel like we've got a certain degree of knowledge. I don't know. I don't want to like act like I'm some fucking hotshot, right? Because who the hell am I? But people do like my writing, from what I can tell. People seem to enjoy Tetro, and I would not be giving my takes on how to write a fangin if people were not asking me for them. This is me just trying to make myself not sound like an egoist.
You're just pooping around. Yeah.
I'm just pooping around, basically. I'm just pooping around. So, like, I do have tips, and I will share them. I think there's a lot of things that go into writing a fangin that a lot of people don't think about. Like, everybody goes in wanting to do a game or a video series, for example. I think there's so much room to have fun in fangins, and people just don't do it. They just make the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over. I know this has come up in my server a few times, but I'm saying it right now. If I play one more fangin where it's like, let's have a play, and then someone dies during the play.
Yeah,
like, we can do better than that. You can do better than that. RPG Maker Fangin's opinion, like them. They're good.
Yeah,
it's a good way to make a fangin.
RPG Maker in general is epic.
Yeah, it's another way. Another example of like working within your means. Like, do what you're capable of.
Another does that, right? Or uses some sort of engine like
I don't know. I haven't actually played Another.
I haven't either. I feel like, well, it's, you know, I feel like I told you recently my controversial or not so controversial opinion that I do like visual novels, but they also bore the hell out of me.
Yeah, you play them best with a pal.
Yeah, hence this channel. So, you know, if the time ever comes on this channel, I'll have a hoot and a holler, but...
What was that Fangin Rocks was showing us that uses, like, live action photos of people as the sprites?
Don't remember.
I'll look into that and I'll post about it on Twitter maybe. But like, Rox was showing us a fangin that uses like photographs of people as the sprites. Like the sprites are portrayed by actual physical human actors, and I actually think that's really neat. I think that's a really unique take on a fangin. That's another one where it's like you would immediately know what fangin this is from. Like at least they're doing something new. Christ.
We love new shit. Yeah, woo.
Choo choo choo. So I don't know why that's my filler word. I'm not kissing you, chat. Did you have any set idea for Tetro from pretty much the beginning of brainstorming, or did its concept change many times? In what ways did it change? Oh, was it called Mortalis Perpetua? That's what it's called, chat. But the concept for Tetro definitely changed. There was like a whole different plot and ending before I like reworked everything to be less dumb.
Fair enough.
I personally would never consider making a written fangin because I'm an artist and an editor first and foremost, so video series, I guess. Hope I don't die. You're in for a fucking world of hurt. Good luck. I would recommend getting a team, but the problem is getting a team of people who will work for free on a project that they don't care about. I think I'm gonna sidetrack here. This is something I'll go over more when I like actually talk about how to make a fangin. But if there's like any role in your fangin that you are asking for a free volunteer for, then you damn well better be prepared to do the whole thing yourself. If you're asking for an animator, then you should be ready for the possibility that you will animate everything yourself. If you're asking for an artist, you need to be ready for the possibility that you will be drawing everything yourself. Like I didn't have any video editors for Tetro at the start. For Tetro, I do all the art, I do all the writing. I used to do all the video editing. I don't anymore. I do all the audio engineering. Like any role in Tetro that isn't voice acting, I did entirely by myself. And even then, I fucking voice acted too. So like you need to be ready and just hope that your project is good enough and work for your project to be good enough that other people will feel so passionate about it that they want to work with you. Many of my video editors have told me that the reason they like want to video edit for Tetro despite no pay and nothing in return is the fact that they love Tetro. Like you need to really make your fangin worth it. I'm really yapping. Hope you guys came to hear me yap.
I think they did. I think it's exactly what they came for.
What creative works inspired your writing? We talked about that. Do you have a least favorite Tetro character, Mac?
A least favorite? I don't know why I would. Oh, I guess just like least favorite. I was thinking, I hate them. Or just like they just fall lowest naturally on the tier list.
Either one, I suppose.
Because I don't hate. I don't know if I would. I'm not a hateful man. Don't say anything on that subject.
You kind of are a hateful man.
Yeah, no, that's true. I'll just say no. I'll just say no because I
That's
don't think
valid.
I do dislike any of them.
I don't think I
anyway.
have a least favorite either. I used to be a Sasuke hater, and then I grew up.
I
Now
grew up.
I'm not a Sasuke hater. I think Sasuke's misunderstood.
Yeah, she's a complex little one to crack for sure.
Are we counting side characters? Surely we're not. Okay, if we're counting side characters, then you guys don't even know about mine yet. We'll get there.
Shiva's director.
Which character was the most fun to write? I almost instinctively said Hiroaki, but I think he was just the most fun to hear. Wada's really fun to write, honestly, because he's just kind of silly. Hama's so fun to write.
Because he's a freak.
He's a freak. I like writing freaks. Hiroaki's interview is really fun to write. Motherfucker couldn't stop yapping. I'm really excited for you guys to see next week's interview. I think it's really good. Dope.
I quite like it, yeah.
I wonder who got pulled. Oh.
Ooh.
By the way, we often have discussions about who we want you to pull.
Yes.
I vote in the polls. Which, by the way, vote one time, chat. One fair vote. Make it fair for everyone.
Yeah.
You're all entitled to one vote. I do not cheat the votes. I vote one time for who I want. But yeah, we do talk about who we want you guys to vote for. I've definitely got opinions. I've planned out all the way up until like the final vote who I want to get pulled. Even for Blue, I have this in mind. What character in Tetro do you most relate to, Mac? Tell him while I drink water. I'll put Kamimura on your board then. Hold on.
Thank you. Yeah, I'd probably say Kamimura. I feel like I try to be a silly hee hoo hoo fun guy, but I'm kind of a sarcastic hater who also suffers from physical ailments and rejects any sort of help or willingness to talk about them.
Oh my god, he's so big.
I feel like we got some overlap.
I would say the same thing for the
pick
same
someone
reasons.
silly. Yeah, you and I, we both have similarities to the Kamimura variety.
Here, put him on your section of the table.
Thank you. He is me. I am him.
It's
You are
possible to
also
vote more than
him.
once. I tested it and it wasn't possible for me. Yeah, people would... Actually, I shouldn't say how they do it. That would be a little dumb.
Yeah. So here's what people do, guys.
So don't do this, but here's what people do to get more votes.
God, he's so fucking tiny and shrimpy over there.
Yeah. But I would agree. I would also say Kamimura for the exact same reasons.
Yeah. With the Super Kamimura brothers. We did have a little game we played of like if you mash 3 Tetro characters together to make your
Oh yeah, that was some time ago.
Yeah.
The kimono colors are so cool. I'm glad you like them. He's got little fireworks on
Yeah.
his. What would Tetra be like if it was in the canon universe? Do you think any of the Tetra characters would get along with the canon characters? That's a good question.
An interesting thought experiment.
I think it would be worse if it was in the canon universe because I think
Sure.
the canon Danganronpa lore is dumb. I think one teenage girl just like killing a bunch of people and it plunging the world into the apocalypse is very silly.
I literally do that every day and no one even bats an eye.
That's so Mac.
Yep.
In terms of who would get along with who? Hama and Gundam.
It'd be fucking crazy and epic together.
Hama, give me a good time. I don't know. The Danganronpa personalities are just so strange that it's hard to imagine them
They
getting along
are
with anyone
pretty
outside of their
lively.
universe.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a
What
tough
about
one.
pick-
I'd like to hear your
pick-
thoughts on that, chat.
Pick one if you feel like it. Pick one Tetro or Danganronpa character. Maybe branch out to one from there. Because I guess we already have. We have Hama
Who do you think?
Gundam.
Who do you think Suno would get along with?
Who?
Suno.
Suno? I feel like I would just lump her in with the nice women. I feel like she'd hang out with all the nice bows. Or maybe...
I feel like
trying to
Suno and like Mahiru, maybe.
Whoa, they just hang out and have epic fun times?
Yeah.
That's silly. I like thinking about that. I like Mahiru. She's red.
Tugumi and Hasagawa, that'd be kind of cool.
Ooh.
Loved it when they reused Dragonoshima as the source of all problems every single time. It's so
I
late.
love that so much.
Kaide
I
and
love it, I
Isuno,
hate it,
that's
but...
fun.
Yeah.
Tsunobuki, that's just fun and adorable, Tsunobuki.
Oh,
Did you
they got
plan for
freaking
every
colored hair
character pairing or
butters.
group moments ahead of time, or some of them selected randomly and you wrote around the result? I will say there's a couple times where I was like pressed for like how to move the story forward on days that were kind of slow, and so I would just like put all the names in a wheel and like spin for 2 of them and then try to work with that. And sometimes it was never like I would roll it and then force myself to do it. It was more like I
Right.
would just click them until something like registered in my head and I was like, oh, how queer. Great idea. Someone in chat says Watari, Ibuki, and Aoi. Are we gonna talk about Asahina without saying Tamba? Because, interesting point actually. In the very, very beginner beta stages of Tetro, Kamimura and Hasagawa were not meant to be close in any way. So that kind of didn't work out. Because now they're quite close. Now they're like constantly in each other's scenes. So I don't know. It always feels like they have a plan for the character and they just forgot. Yeah. Is there any type of art assets you wish you could have included in Tetro Pink but didn't due to the project constraints, e.g. more sprites, more detailed backgrounds, etc.? Not really. I kind of like the Tetro format. I guess in sprites it would have been cool to have like... No, actually, you know what? No. I'm satisfied. I'm quite satisfied. I was gonna say body discoveries, but no. It was much more compelling to watch people interpret it their own way, and I also saw people saying that they preferred not having the big gory image on screen because it let them like interpret in their own way.
Yeah.
So, no, I wouldn't. I don't think I would add any assets that we don't already have. Will Tetra Blue have a similar amount of limited art assets as this season? Can I answer that? I don't think I can answer that.
I don't know.
You have to
Sounds
wait and see.
contentious.
As a Danganronpa fan, I can go on and on about everything I hate about it.
That's the way to do it.
Is Monomoko's name based on your VTuber name, Monomono? No. No, it is not. My VTuber name is based on Danganronpa. This is a Danganronpa channel. And I actually... Monomoko predates me. Monomoko came first. I came after. I was created in a fucking big stew long after she.
That's horrible.
Also, why is nobody pointing out that Mac's name is dumb?
What?
Your name
You're the
is
one who
Macula
told me to
Pacula,
choose
dude.
this one, man. Is there anything else that's more me than Macula? That's how I create like half my fucking like TTRPG characters, like OCs and stuff. It's like, okay, they have a big eyeball on their chest. Macula is a word relating to eyes. Macula also sounds like Dracula. Last name, yeah, Pacula. Boom. Cool. Done.
Boom.
Did it.
Done.
One and done, baby.
If people decide to make Fangin similar to your format, would you encourage it as long as it does enough things differently? Do it exactly the same. I don't
Absolutely.
care. I
would love to see a
1,000%.
new era.
I feel like if more people did things like Tetro did, more Fangins would be released. Like, and that's good
That's
for
the
everyone.
hope.
Yeah, make it like Tetro. I don't care. I'll tell you exactly how we do it. I'll give you advice. Like, fucking make your own Tetro. Macula Pacula ain't that bad compared to Homunculus Ran.
Homunculus Ran.
Does Tetra Blue have more staff to help assist with production, or is it mostly Vaughn soloing the workload, save for the voice acting again? Technically we have less.
Yeah. In a weird way.
There were a couple of people who joined Video Team and like left Video Team for various reasons, so technically we have less. There are
Team, though, going
like
crazy.
5 total video editors. And there's 2 of them, not me included. I'm not included in those 2. Who video edit like bats out of hell, like just non-stop. They scare me.
Mhm.
I actually have done not a lot of video editing for Blue so far. There's no time. I'll be busy doing the audio editing, and then by the time I finish my audio editing, they've fucking video edited everything I just
Caught up,
made.
yeah.
Which, by the way, I'm so grateful for. I can't stress
Yes,
this enough.
absolutely.
It's such a massive part of my workload taken off my shoulders. It's crazy. The audio drama format is definitely pretty revolutionary for fangins. Personally, I don't know any other fangin that do this. I'm definitely curious if more fangins in the future will follow this format. It'll be interesting to see. I don't know. I think it's a very reasonable format for a single person team.
I'd like to see it. I'd like to see it.
I saw this one fangin that was supposed to be their interpretation of Rentaro's Killing Game V2, Danganronpa V2, and last major update 5 years ago. Sounds about right.
Well, there we go.
Do all the editors use After Effects? None of us use After Effects. We all use Premiere. Thank you. It's the worst program ever.
Well, there we go. There's your pitch.
It's terrible. I hate it. Check that one off. What was the first TETRO PINK character created and who was the last? We answered that one. Which TETRO character was the hardest and easiest to write? I don't think I want to answer this one yet. Because I don't think I can talk about who was the hardest to write without revealing more about them.
Well, then we'll table that one for next time.
Voice acting tips? How do you manage to pull off emotional scenes so well? Mac, you want to take that one?
Yeah, you want the Hama Ran voice actor to field that one, man?
Well, neither of us do this shit.
What the poop? What the poop? What's going on in here?
I'm gonna kick stuff. I'm gonna punch stuff. I'm gonna punch people. I'm gonna kick people. We're not the right people to ask about this.
I'll do what I did last time this sort of thing came up. I'll attribute it to your good writing and direction.
Aw, Mac.
Because truthfully, anything I have had to voice act thus far, you know. So that I've said it to you, and I've said it to others as well. If you break down the root word, voice acting, I definitely like the voice part more, and I'm probably better at the voice part than I am the acting part. So any accolades that could ever be attributed to me, I will throw back to you, my furry friend.
Well, thank you so dearly, Mac.
Of course.
I'm trying to think of like things that I look for when I'm casting in Tetro. Make your voice stand out. Make like even if you think that you're doing your takes a little bit wonky, if you're standing out and not sounding like everyone else, that's already half of the battle. Just don't sound stupid, dude. Just don't sound effing stupid.
What if I sound like this?
That's the thing, right? Like, we had so many people, like, auditioning for Tetro being like, wow, the Tetro Danganronpa, I'm here in the school, wow!
Yeah.
Like, shut up.
He's gotta have a unique flair about you.
Yeah.
Stand out, be cool, be epic.
Think like Hiroaki. I could have never predicted how Pancake was gonna read those fucking lines.
No.
The noises he makes. You ever worry about other people hearing you when you record? I don't respect other people, and I record loudly at all hours of the day.
No one has brought it up thus far to me, even though my house is very thin walls.
I did have to like message my mom a few times and be like, you need to leave the house because I'm recording Tetro and you're watching Tetro. And you can't hear the spoilers. Just like go in the basement or something, please.
I'm surprised that of like all the things I've done for Tetro and otherwise, that just no one. I feel like I've gotten no comments on like just like crying or screaming or yelling. No one's brought it up. But not everyone has that privilege, I suppose. I know some people definitely.
Certain rah-rah of Monomoko and Chiba fame who will only record when her family's not home. Aside from Misano, are there any other characters that have canon sexualities? Maybe you'll find out. Maybe. What does your Tetro folder structure look like, and how much storage space does it take up? Several hundred gigs. Several hundred gigs of storage space. I've got a file on my computer labeled Fangin Things, or like, no, it's Dangan Things. And then a file within that file, Tetro Danganronpa. And then folders for pink and blue. And then I've got, within the pink folder, we'll go down that route. There's a folder for each character, as well as folders for stuff like finished audio, finished videos, like Foley. And then, like, within each character folder, there's all of their audio, and then another subfolder called Artwork and Assets that's got all the artwork and assets in it. And it takes up several hundred gigs of space. You guys know the fucking file size on a trial? It's absurd.
Too much, frankly.
Roxcord Wada. Wada Roxcord Masanari bought me
What
a
a cord.
terabyte hard drive for my birthday
Whew.
to store all the damn Tetro on. I'm really grateful. Thank you, Rox.
Thank Roxy Pooh Bear.
He's not even here. He doesn't even watch our
He
effing
hates
streams.
us.
He hates us.
He hates.
He's a rat bastard. We'll kill him.
Thumbs up.
Thanks for the hard
Thumbs
drive.
up for him, though. Good guy.
Do you have any advice for Fangin creators? Realize someone already asked. Oops. Yeah, someone already asked. We'll talk about it more in the future.
There's a stream for you.
There's a stream for you coming up. The fact that so many people are asking that, though, makes me fucking... Yeah, I clearly need to work on that. I'll start working on it. I need something to work on now that we're almost at, like, a point where I have to, like, pause some current Tetro tasks. I need things to do when I'm, like, out of the house that I can do on, like, my little laptop. Do either of you have experience in developing other Fangins, not in terms of providing VA work? If so, how has that been like? What have you learned as a staff member, and what are some other development pitfalls you've seen while helping out? Mac, have you ever done non-VA work for a Fangin?
I don't do anything for anybody, dude. You couldn't pay me to do anything.
You might not believe this, but I was a Fangin artist on a Fangin for free.
Whoop, whoop.
Full character sprite sets. And then they went on hiatus forever.
Whoop whoop. Yeah, what did you learn from that?
I learned that I hate everything and I shouldn't work for free. But I was like 16, so whatevs. Common development pitfalls: casting before you're ready to cast.
Yeah. Learning that taking breaks and not doing anything is too epic, so once you take a break, you don't want to do anything ever
Exactly.
again.
People take a break and never ever come back.
They
People
realize
cast
it's
before they're ready to cast.
awesome.
People don't want to make a Fangin. They want to hear voices for their OCs.
And they
So
want
they'll
to be
cast.
praised.
Yeah, and they
making
want
a
to be
cool
praised for
Fangin.
working so hard. Since Tetro Blue is confirmed to be a thing, is there going to be a Tetro Purple or no? Who knows? I don't know. Anyway. But yeah, people cast before they're ready to be cast. If you are not in a position where you can be putting out constant, or not constant, but consistent work for your VAs,
Yeah.
then you don't need to be casting yet. Like, I think this especially applies for, like, games.
Mm.
Because, like, with video series and stuff, you need to sort of edit, like, around that. But with games, I feel like adding voices is, like, one of the last steps.
Yeah, you don't really need it at all until, like, the end.
It's definitely not one of the first. Like,
I want
Fucking-
cool voices.
I'm super wary joining Fangins that don't have a lot of proof of them actually getting shit done before ever joining the team. Yeah, don't join a Fangin
Quite
that's got no
so.
proof of concept.
Quite so.
Unless you're ready to get, like, dragged along and then...
And they
dropped.
will drag you along.
Yeah. There's a lot of, like, Fangin servers that Mac and I have lived and died by, where we'll, like,
Mhm.
join and then we refuse to leave until they delete the server themselves.
For 2 years straight,
For
they'll just
2
be like, yeah, no,
years.
it's gonna happen. It's
It's
gonna
coming,
happen.
guys.
But it is gonna be a lot longer than I expected, and then they'll just disappear.
If you know deep down in your heart of heart that you're not going to work on the project anymore, then cancel it. And
Yes,
communicate that to your
please
VAs.
cancel it,
Let them know.
please.
Don't give them a bunch of BS. Oh, I got sick. Oh, school's so hard. No, you chose to cast people. Own up. Say you didn't realize the workload is going to be so big and you don't want to do it anymore and quit.
Yeah.
Like, come on. But yeah, that's a rant for another day.
Quite so.
Which Tetra character's outfit would you wear IRL? Who do you dress like, Mac, would you say?
Who do I? Well, it doesn't help that half of the fucking freak boys of Tetro wear like 3-piece suits and like little tucked
Everybody
in
wears fucking
shirts.
jeans. I don't wear jeans.
I would just take Kamimura's fit because he's wearing a nice hoodie.
Yeah, but he's wearing
wearing a hoodie and
skinny
pants.
jeans. I
I'll
hate
take
jeans.
the skinny jeans. I can wear. I guess Wada would be a good one, but I'd have to wear his combo of.
I don't
want to
wear his
and
fucking
jacket.
jeans and blazer.
Surely they're baggy as all hell. I don't
I
like
think
his
honestly,
blazer on top of
I
the
haven't
hoodie,
realized this
but-
until now, but I think I dress the most like Harada.
Really?
I wear
Just a
like
nice
dress
little
pants and like
button-up and
tucked
dress
in
pants.
button ups. Except my clothes are a little more egregious. I wear like fun patterns.
Yes, it is a little more egregious.
Yeah. A little more obnoxious.
Yeah, I feel like everyone's fits are a bit too crazy or formal for me. So I'll just go with a nice skinny jeans, hoodie, Kamimura.
One mistake I have seen fans do is cast their VAs way before they get any meaningful progress done, and yet being many seasoned creators speak against that for a reason. Exactly. Cast when you need VAs. Cast when there's like nothing else you can do to go forward without VAs. Tetro had to cast VAs early because it's an audio series, and I was comfortable casting VAs because I knew I was going to be putting out a consistent stream of scripts.
14 hours every day.
Matt, can you name a single goddamn time where you had to wait for a script?
Nope.
Yeah, no.
Nope.
My VAs don't wait. My VAs get work. There's a question unrelated to Tetro Pink. Then I'm not answering it!
Ooh.
Sorry, chat.
Good question.
It's a Tetro Q&A. What are recording sessions like? Are they done in a call together, or voice lines just sent over messages with feedback? I'll give this one to you, Mac.
I don't know. I just outsourced my lines to someone else who kind of sounded like me. It's up to the individual. I did all of my lines just, reading the script to myself, recording it, and then sending them in, and then, taking in any feedback. But there is definitely a lot of people who have come together for certain scenes, obviously not for every single one in existence they have, but for certain scenes, VAs have been known to gallivant around. And what that means in normal people's speech is that they'll get in a call together and they'll record and they'll bounce off each other. And also they can book live directions with you as well if they want direct feedback of what they should or should not do.
I am open to live direct.
I'm a bit of a rebel. And by that I mean I'm lazy and I just record my lines and then send them in alone and forgotten. But yeah. Anything you want to add to that whole song and dance?
No, you pretty much wrapped it up. Some people choose to record in the recording channel where everybody can see and gawk and play and frolic. Some people prefer to record alone. I record in the recording channel for Tetro, but for everything else I'm in, I record alone. I don't like I don't like getting live direction.
No, I hate live direction, even if it is
How do you get the audio files from the call? We don't record like the actual call itself. They'll record on their own DAW.
Yeah.
Like everyone will be recording on their own like Audacity or Audition or whatever, and then send me the files when they're done. How many chapters are there gonna be for Tetro Pink and Blue? I can't answer this question. I think I've already said how many chapters there's gonna be for Pink. I've been pretty open about the fact that Tetro Pink will have 5 chapters. I'm not gonna tell you in Blue. I'm not telling you guys this stuff.
Just tell us. Just tell us. Give us a cheeky little hint. Come on.
How different do you think Tetro would be if Monokuma was the host and not Monomoko? Well, can I answer this question? You'd hear way too much about Monomoko's character. Don't you want to wait and see? Why didn't you choose Monokuma to be the host? Because I don't care about Monokuma.
Yeah.
Because we're not connected. Because of what? Well, yeah, I choose Monokuma and then our mastermind is Junko? No, thank you. I hope none of you are expecting to see Junko anywhere in this fucking thing, and she's not showing up.
She's there in certain scenes if you keep an eyeball out for her. Like
how many hours of sleep do you usually get, Mac?
Me? On a good day, before you ruined my life, and before I got like a full-time job, I would get a solid 8 to 8.5 hours. And I started staying up with this freak, and getting probably like 7 to 6 to 5 depending on the day. But I'm an 8 hours enjoyer.
I get anywhere from 4 to 6 hours of sleep per night. On a good day, I'll go for the whole 8, and that's pretty exciting. If I put on like a 7-hour video to fall asleep to and I woke up and it's ended, I'm like, oh!
What is
this? I did. My Hama's Junko theory is destroyed.
I'm sorry.
Danny, can you tell us the whole plot synopsis of Blue? No!
I could do it.
People gotta stop doing these questions where they ask for like info on every single character. Between all the students in Tetro Pink, rank them from being the best at karaoke to making everyone else cringe from the sound of a dying horse on the mic. No. Too much work. You do it.
What about best and worst? What about just best and worst?
I'll do best and worst. Isano best. She's an idol.
Miki's gotta be good.
She's an idol. She has karaoke streams all the time. Worst singer? Surely it's like Hama. Like shit.
What?
No statement on you, Mac, but like surely it's Hama.
No, I'm a bad singer. You say it. What is animal crackers in my soup cover, dude? What the
You
hell?
won't do it. I told you to do animal crackers in my soup, and you wouldn't. Not even for my birthday. Mac wouldn't do it even for my birthday.
Yeah, you gotta get up pretty early in the
Animal
morning to make
crackers
me
in
do
my
anything. Soup.
Literally, you're a sloth of a man.
Yes.
What are some of the cast members' favorite ice cream flavors? Again, there's just simply too many, so let's just do a few like they asked. I don't know, Chad. That's quite specific information. I don't know, Mac. You answer this one.
Isano likes orange because her hair is orange.
Perfect.
There we go.
Orange flavored ice cream that everybody loves.
My delicious orange flavored ice cream.
If you were stuck on a deserted island with one Tetro character, who would it be? Suno, because I could eat her to
Oh my
live.
god. Oh my god.
She's got edible proportions.
I really don't like that. I don't like that answer. I just have a real
I don't know, maybe
adverse
like
reaction.
who's got like survival skills? I'm not going with like
Hayashi would,
Wada.
like-
He'll be dead in like
Hayashi
3
would like
days.
do everything for me.
Hayashi
be,
would
like,
do everything for you, but she'd
strong.
die in some like stupid way. She'd like fall into a fucking volcano hole or something.
Why were you foraging at the volcano, Hayashi?
One in a big
Asagawa
volcano
knows
rock.
facts, but he's a
Yeah,
bit
but
of
he's
a
gonna
wormish
die.
man.
That's true. He'd be
You
able
know
to
that
like,
if
know
we
it's
were,
like
if we were
poisonous.
strong enough, we would be able to harvest this thing that would save us. But we're both weaklings.
You'd want to
you see.
kill him.
Yeah.
Is there any character you thought people wouldn't like / hate, given the confines of the first 2 chapters you've seen? Ask me that question again when Tetro ends, because I have an answer, but I can't give it yet.
Yeah, I feel like it's a good one to save for later.
Well, who would you take with you, Mac? Desert Island.
Who would I take? I would take Hayashi, even if she would, because she would just carry
Fall
me
in
to
a volcano.
victory. Yeah.
Yeah, she'll do
and
her
then
best.
I'd be ruined when she falls in that horrible volcano
The
accident.
volcano. Mac, what's your least favorite part about making Tetra?
Probably the VA work. That's the only thing I have to my name. Audio
Least favorite
editing,
part.
definitely. Audio editing for stuff when I did that before you forced me at horrible, horrible, evil weapon point to give
I
you
think
raw shit.
mine's either video editing, not because the actual process. The process is easy. But rendering shit is such a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Rendering and exporting when it like shit constantly breaks, or it'll spend like 3 hours exporting something, and then it's like, oh, it exported as a black rectangle with no video in it. And it's like, oh my fuck. And I can't. It uses up so much RAM that I can't do anything else while I'm waiting hours for a trial to export. I'm like, oh. So video editing for that reason, or annotating scripts because it's just monotony.
Yeah. Fair enough, my friend.
Mac, keeping in mind we are currently 122 episodes into Tetro, do you have a favorite line you've recorded?
That's so hard. That's so hard because Hama does have fucking, I guess, definitely just his whole like blank is badass, you know.
Democracy
Math
is
and
badass.
shit's easy.
I love the fucking. I just read words and then I know stuff. It's like fucking alchemy or some shit.
Yeah, any of his just blank is badass, or just like random tangents about why stupid shit is cool, like math and reading and
I love
democracy.
it. That one in the. She does have some good ideas about leadership, or there's some valid ideas about
She
leadership.
does have some valid ideas about leadership.
I most
Pokes fingers
recently
together.
for like a line that isn't memey, I'll go for there's what is it? In Low Talk, after Hiroaki fucking slugs him in the chest and he goes, I'm gonna let that one slide.
And he did.
I like right after that he's like, you're really annoying, so I don't really want to stick around. I always wish that that line would just end right there instead
I
of
love
like
his fucking
continuing.
anytime
You're
he's
annoying. Goodbye.
consoling like Ojima or Hitowaki or something. He's like, I don't really care.
I
and
don't
want
care."
to get involved in this, and I'm not listening. But here's some wisdom,
really good.
kid.
Also,
It's
of
not
course,
shoujo, it's
the,
romantic comedy.
Oh, that's a great one. It's not shoujo. It's romantic comedy. That one in the fucking Chiba Irie. May eternal hellfire scorch away your pain. Huh?
And it did. And it did scorch away the pain.
Yeah.
What about for
Quite
Hayashi
so.
Bird?
Oof. Hayashbert lines.
Well,
Okay,
yeah.
this is kind of like, I don't know if this is so much delivery as I just like Hayashi sometimes. But in Trial 1, when everybody's giving like their testimonies and she's like, I was on the bench. I was sitting there.
I
And then
love
when they're like,
that.
Hayashi, your alibi isn't really anything because nobody saw you and it's very suspicious. And she's just like, I know I didn't do
Don't
it.
care.
That'd be dumb. Didn't do it, wasn't me.
Crosses her arms and stares for the rest of the trial.
Is it too late to add questions? No, go crazy.
Yeah,
But like I like when
definitely.
Hayashi is just completely unhelpful, or even in just like in Wake Up Call, the very first scene when she's just they're like,
I'm out.
Here's how you play the game. You have to kill each other.
and she's just like, I don't care, bye.
Somebody
I'm leaving.
please tell her this later.
And she goes and kicks shit and breaks shit.
Somebody
I
please
like when
tell her.
Hayashi is just a moron, a meathead. But fucking, she's got some good ones. I just
For
love when she's
sure.
completely dismissive of like her responsibilities as a participant, where like she just won't provide her alibi or testimony in trial 1. It's just like, wasn't me. I know it wasn't me,
You simply
but
must, ma'am. You simply must.
I also quite like fucking Yanagi's deep clean when she catches him and he's like and she's like, fuck you, and just drops him on the floor.
Not gonna catch you next time.
She's got some good lines in those. Her
Mhm.
nonchalance is spectacular. Thank you. I believe anything Hayashi would say. Yeah, the muffled shit and everything. Yeah, when she just like yells from other rooms, just like fuck off.
Stop being annoying as hell.
Oh, here's one you can answer, Mac.
Oh,
What's
aye,
been the
laddie.
hardest part of the VA experience for Tetra?
Hoo-wee, yeah. Does that answer the question, or do I have to keep going? I mean, the hardest part. I mean, I feel like I don't think I'd have anything, too crazy. For me, for personally me, the hardest part was frickin' just doing Hamaran's voice in a way that didn't kill me.
Yeah, I feel
right?
that actually. It's a good point. Doing that voice for like long ass periods of time.
All right, going to do my Hamaran recording session for the day. My throat does not want to cooperate and is incredibly scratchy, so it doesn't sound good.
Yeah.
Yay.
We kind of have mutual experiences as the two like voice plungers on the cast, but like sometimes it's hard to just keep that up. Sometimes your voice just doesn't want to go to that area. I got into the
Yeah.
habit of always recording like the second I woke up because my voice was already so like low and scratchy naturally. But now I record at the library, so I can't even do that anymore.
Hehe. I got a little silly message here. It says, IDK if it's me, but audio is seemingly repeating doubles on stream. So maybe
What?
keep an ear ball out. I haven't heard that from anyone else, so it could just be on there.
Surely chat would have mentioned that.
Surely. But I know we've had certain macula-based technical difficulties before, so, give us a shout out if that's true.
Chat, are we repeating doubles on stream?
But in addition of just being Hamrun, the titular Hamrun character, I don't know, Tetro, you can't phone it in, right? You gotta go for the realism for the point of the whole thing. So you gotta, if you're not Hamaran, you kind of gotta give it your all to sound a little natural instead of the usual like, hey, whoa, I'm an anime character. What's up, everybody?
A lot of people ran into that issue while auditioning, I think. Also, Mac,
Yeah.
chat says it's fine. Your messenger is a liar.
Yippee! I'll make sure to burn them. But yeah.
That's quite harsh.
Yeah, no, it's pretty messed up. I take that back immediately.
What are
But
some
I'm
things you did not
still going
expect in
to
the
do it.
fandom? We covered that.
Yeah.
What made you decide to voice Hama and Hayashi in particular, respectively? Fantastic VA work, by the way. First of all, thank you. Second of all, I did sort of touch on the fact that I was not supposed to voice Hayashi. I couldn't find another VA to voice her, and so I did it, and I guess I'm glad I did. It was fun. I don't know, Mac, what made you decide to voice Hama?
Well, of course. It was a very interesting thought process behind that one. I touched on that also a little bit. I don't know. He's a character I like, right? Like I said, it's easier for me to be like angry and kind of like not as crazy with the emotions when it comes to like acting and stuff. So I definitely do like characters, even in media. I like characters who whole person. Hama is not this way, but I do like characters who are like their whole personality is just like angry. I like Mondo Awada. I like Fuyahiko Kuzuryu. I like angry people who are just angry all the time. So seeing like a tough delinquent guy, I was like, oh, I could do that. I like being a tough delinquent, but I can't see myself going over and freaking being Hasagawa Ken and being like, factoid of the day. Like I do want to see
great
that.
Audition.
Thanks, man. Is the role mine? Can I be Hasagawa?
Yeah, it's all yours, man. Seen the
Thank you.
Yes, we have.
Yes, we quite have. Badass.
Has everyone touched
yeah.
a switch from boredom project to passion project? Very, very quickly. Very quickly. As soon as I basically as soon as I had people in, I had to kick it into high gear. Mac, I have a bit of a tack-on question for your question. Not something anyone asked, but just I'm curious.
Sure.
So I assume you went into Tetro with certain expectations of Hamaran. Would you say those? How were those met? Would you say?
Yeah, I feel like even from the journey of Pony Ride onward, there's a very clear difference. Because I feel like Pony Ride, he very much is kind of the trope of just like delinquent troublemaker. It's like, I'm not your fucking bodyguard. Fuck off, you little squeeb. To Chiba and stuff. He's very, he's very Hama. He's very just like a delinquent troublemaker, tough dude. So I feel like you can even tell just from that scene onwards, there's a little bit of a difference in the way that I kind of went at him with. But the fact that he's just like, because the cell of Hamaran is he's a delinquent and he's also kind of a freak, chuny demon guy.
He is quite.
But then you get all these things like, oh yeah, he's religious. Oh yeah, he's incredibly like intelligent and emotionally like mature. Why? I've never seen a freakish character be Frankenstein together
I went
like
to
this.
therapy and I recommend it for others who are struggling with their mental health.
It gets better over time, and here's why you should do it, and say your feelings, and just even talking to a wall is better than kids. Like, why is this coming out of this guy's fucking mouth? What the hell? But I do truly, he is one of my favorite characters, just in general, because he's just such an amalgamation of all these things I love about characters.
Chat calling the reverse Simpsons effect the de-Simpsonification is a way better way to put it.
De-Simpsonification is awesome. You've been de-Simsified.
But yeah, it's a question I very much like asking people with their characters is like, how has Tetro, like how do your original expectations of Tetro compare to your current understanding of Tetro?
Yeah, I wonder even what the original pitch for him was on the casting call. I don't know how much you went into it on there. Hamaran's a worm of a man. I do actually have it pulled up here.
Yeah, do you want to read it?
Hama is a gruff and burly delinquent with very little patience for things he finds annoying. He has a deep interest in demons and speaks about them in a somewhat crass and casual way. He has a low to mid-pitched voice with a gruff and sarcastic tone.
So parts of that definitely carried over.
Sarcastic?
Yeah, sarcastic didn't really carry over. And also
you,
the very little
Nemo,
patience,
Nemo.
definitely not true. He has a shit ton of patience.
Fucking clock Hitowaki in 5 seconds.
Quite so. I'm gonna let that slide, you stupid asshole.
He does say that.
If the TetraCast was in Total Drama, what do you think would happen? Yeah, we'll just plan out a full season of Total Drama right here.
I could do that. Hey, we did that Total Drama Simulator that one time.
Yeah, we did play Total Drama Simulator. We played that one time.
I truly forgot who won, if I'm being honest.
I really need to take into account whenever projects have characters that seem so one-dimensional at first, considering the reverse Simpsons effect. Yeah, I would say give characters time to grow, but also in the Fangin circle, don't get your hopes up. You have to pick one of the students to protect you from the rest, who would bring great harm to you. Who would it be? Hayashi! Hands down, she's the strongest!
Hayashi Mai.
And she's the strongest and she knows how to fight.
Yes. She got a cool knife.
I know I first came into Tetra with not too much expectations, but from all the stuff I've seen on the subreddit, I instantly loved it when I watched it. I'm so glad.
Whoop whoop.
Any tips on writing well-rounded, realistic characters? We'll definitely talk about that more in the How to Make a Fangin, but
Yeah.
I give a bit on that, like make them relatable and realistic, not like stupid. We don't need any more.
Not
She was lost in the
stupid.
Himalayas and had to eat her parents. Whatever.
We could take some.
But yeah, that's
You take some
definitely a
out.
subject I would want to go into more depth on, so I won't eat up our stream time with you here. What Vocaloid songs remind you of the characters, Mac?
Definitely definitely one that Miku sings.
Chat, I think I just know too many Vocaloid songs to even begin to like. Maybe I'll talk about this on Discord at some point, because I surely have an answer, but like, you know, there's Mac doesn't really listen to Vocaloid so much, I don't think.
I have like a handful of songs that I like randomly encountered like when I was in middle school, high school, and those are like the 10 socially acceptable songs, and I'll never listen to another one.
Mac,
As you
talk
know,
to
with this
chat
like
more. I'm putting on chapstick.
yeah, well, as I've told you, I'm prone to the effect of like listening to like 5 songs out of an album and just like hating all the other ones and not giving them any attention, and then I get tired of those 5 songs, and then I'm like, wait, these 3 other ones are like actually super good the whole time. What the hell? And then I'll listen to those ones, and then I'll be like, wait, actually this whole album was good. What the hell? So there's definitely like I know a handful of, and I probably listen to like the fucking like English covers instead of the original Japanese ones because I'm an
There's
English
also a lot
boy.
of things I can't answer for spoiler reasons, I'm realizing.
Well, yeah, I'm
Ask
sure
me
like if you
again
name a song,
later.
there'll be like undertones of like
Literally,
stuff in
chat,
that
I have
song
to
that
be
you could
so
apply.
careful with everything I say because you motherfuckers are always like, Vaughn said pee poo when we were talking about.
And you do
I'm not
often
Vaughn.
say that.
I'm not Vaughn, I'm Netedu. Netedu said pee poo when we were talking about Kamimura, so maybe Kamimura pees and poos in Tetro?
He does. He absolutely does.
Dude, he's got Crohn's. He absolutely does.
He's gotta. He's simply
Man's
gotta.
freaking shitting all day, every day. There's your character lore. Kamimura is shitting all day, every day. There's your Crohn's representation. He's shitting.
Woo.
I'm sorry, Crohn's havers. I didn't mean it, but you are shitting in my defense.
You kind of are.
You kind of are shitting in my defense. Characters get death portraits and diamonds or no? I guess you'll have to find out, won't you? I mean, you've already seen that they don't get diamonds. Their diamonds are removed. But maybe the trial grid will look interesting next time? Who knows?
Whoa.
It's a shame Vaughn isn't here to join us for the TETRO Q&A. Yeah, she left me in charge. Why Skibbity Tetro of all things? Because I like to make thumbnails that'll make our thumbnail guy really upset.
Yeah.
Krill, who voices Hasagawa, does all our thumbnails. Originally, I was doing them, but I did a terrible job and I fucked it up, and then I got so sad about it that I like was miserable and wanted to die. And so Krill was like, "Please, please, Netedu, let me do the thumbnails. I beg of you." Because he's a graphic designer, and he's got like fucking spreadsheets and shit. He can do it a lot easier than I can, and a lot faster and a lot better. So I finally passed off the task. But as a result, I now like to make thumbnails. So if you look at our VODs, you'll notice that some of our thumbnails are like purposely terrible, and some of them are like really good. Krill does the ones that are good, and I do the ones that are terrible. If it's got a speech bubble anywhere, it's mine. If it's drawn in MS Paint, it's mine. And if it looks like a real thumbnail, it's Krill.
Yeah. Curly Pooh Bear, of course. Is
Curly Pooh Bear, we call him, yeah. It's his preferred
It's very official.
name. Make sure you call him that.
Yeah, or he'll get really peeved.
What type of stream gave Isno a viral moment online? I don't think Isno's really had a viral moment online. She's not viral.
She's got her niche community.
Yeah, she's got her community. Her Wadas and Yamanes. I saw a lot of people theorizing that Wada and Yamane are the same person.
He's just on 100 alt accounts to get more praise. That's epic.
How do you go about designing the map of the school? I first drew it really shittily with like the line tool, and it looked really bad. I wonder if I can find. I bet I can. Like the old original map.
Ooh.
I don't want to tab around on Discord too much because I don't want to like break our fucking audio. But the original map is so ugly, and I drew all over it with big silly MS Paint lines when we were like when I was writing the first case, just to like get a good idea of where everyone was standing and who would have seen who and stuff. Which I recommend. Map out your shit. We don't need any more teleporting Nikons in the Fangin biz.
Yeah.
I think the map, I don't know. I'm not like a designer, right? The map's pretty basic.
It's pink.
I wonder if Tetro's gonna have any other maps. I wonder if blue happens in the school or somewhere else. I'm not so sure.
An unrelated topic.
Maybe one
Does
or
the
the
Tetro
other.
universe have the pink blood or no?
Real blood.
Real blood,
Blood.
red.
But I will say, Ishino in the trial grid does have the pink blood, but that's just a stylistic choice.
Yeah.
Tetro blood is red. Hopefully you'll never have to see it, am I right?
Oh.
Ho 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 ho. How many Tetro secrets are there? Is there more than just the secret logs?
Christ.
Yes, there are more than the secret logs, but it's really cool that you guys found them. Please don't bring anything about Danganronpa 2. It's genuinely so bad I feel embarrassed for Kodaka. Danganronpa 2 is my favorite game. Not my favorite game of all time, you know, but like my favorite Danganronpa game. Which isn't to say that I don't like Danganronpa 1. I really do. Like, I like Trigger Happy Havoc. It's really, really good. And I think, the environment a lot better.
Yeah, I love the vibes of the
the vibes of them being, like, in the school are way better. And I also like, the fucking... Well, I don't remember what I was gonna say. Who cares? I'm nothing. But, like, I hate the whole simulation shit. I think the Junko shit only worked once, and that was in Trigger Happy Havoc. But SDR2 is my favorite game in the series. Question: you draw the backgrounds for each room on the map? Draw is a stretch, right? They're a texture that's got like different colors on it. Did you guys like the fact that the floor 2 backgrounds were different than the floor 1 backgrounds? They have a different texture, isn't that cool? Different pattern. The only redeeming factor for Danganronpa 2 is Gundam Tanaka Ultimate Breeder. That's the thing, right? I liked the cast more.
Yeah, the cast. I feel like that's my kind of exact opinions on it. I like the vibe of the first one, but I like the cast a lot of the second one. It's just more fun in a weird way, which I don't know if is good for a killing game about horror and suspense. It being more fun, but I don't know.
What music / artists would the Tetro cast listen to? They all listen to that guy that I keep sending Mac on Twitter, who made like the Roblox Pressure song and like the Inside Out, Freaky Inside Out song, and like this is the Battle for Dream Island song, Battle for Dream Island. Yeah, they all listen to that guy. Roblox Pressure, best song ever.
Ooh. Good Aroha question. Can we ask for clarification? Are these secret things we're able to find right now, or are they locked behind something in the future, just so we don't waste time and go cuckoo crazy bananas? Or can you even say?
I would say they'll be easier to find later. Some of them, at least. And I think you'd probably be better off not driving yourself crazy trying to figure them out now, when they would be easier found later and probably better experienced later.
Well, there we go.
A lot of people, including me, love the claustrophobic atmosphere in DR1. Definitely the best for a killing game. I agree. I like the claustrophobic atmosphere. I wouldn't put a Tetro outdoors, personally.
Outdoors, true.
What's it like working with the Tetro blue VAs versus the Tetro pink VAs?
Guys.
It's different. It's very different. It's a very different experience, because in pink, everybody was sort of on like the same playing field. Like, we were all kind of just poopy nobodies. You know, like some of us more than others. Like Mac is a very poopy nobody. But like, it was like they didn't have any reason to have any faith in me, and I didn't have any reason to have any faith in them. So we were all just weird. It was much more of a vibe of like, let's build this project together from the ground up. And then with blue, it's like, all right, we know what we're doing now. We've got a system in place. Follow the system. And there was one thing I didn't really anticipate going in is that there were more than one blue VAs who sort of came into it as Tetro fans, I guess. Less of like they came in as Tetro fans, and more that like when they got in, because the Blue Cast has full access to Pink. They've already seen all of Pink. So they'd like come in, join and be like, "Oh, I'm so excited to work on the project. This is a like big project, 1,200 auditions. Oh my goodness!" And then they'd watch all of Pink and be like, "Oh, you're Hiroaki." You know, like it was. I had a couple of people tell me that I intimidated them. It made me sad. I don't want to intimidate my cast. I want them to like me, you know? But, like, it's a very different vibe. I say nowadays it's mellowed out as we've gotten further into production, but at the beginning it was very strange.
Yeah.
Mac will recall it was a very hard transition moving into Blue production, because you take this server full of, like, people who have just, I don't know, we've all been, it's just been us for, like, a year and a half by that point, right? And then you add in an additional like 16 people who we've never spoken to, who are now in our little like private sanctum. It was very odd. There was a lot to get used to.
For sure.
But you know, I'm glad to have them. They're a great bunch. They're working very hard, and I hope you like what they do.
Very
sure
blue.
Very blue. Very, very blue. Were Isno and Sasuke always planned to be the first to go? Yes. The only all the murders stayed the same in the planning process, except one was like questioned briefly, but then went back to the original plan. I can say which chapter. I can't say who it was, but one of the deaths in chapter 3 I almost swapped out, and then I didn't. So there you go. Have you written anything else in the past? I was a prolific writer of fan fiction in my youth and like middle school and high school, but I haven't really like put out any other public projects. This is my first time putting out a public project, so I hope you like it. Do you like it, chat? I hope you like it. I'm really trying. It's a very different experience putting a project out into the public eye. It's quite intimidating.
Yeah.
Hope you're enjoying
your baby.
it.
It's your life's
It's
work.
my baby. I've had to sort of grow a thicker skin, right? Because like you'll remember I was a very different person at the start of Tetro production.
Yeah.
I was a spineless worm. Like I had no backbone. I let people walk all over me, and anytime anyone said anything like negative about Tetro, I would fucking fall apart. But I have had to sort of grow a thicker skin. Because even like nowadays, I'll look in the public server and see people being like, "I think this character sucks and is boring," and I'll be like, "Oh, well, I really tried." But I've gotten better. It's peak? Thank you! I've always wanted to be peak. My mother will be very proud. Tetra's very wonderful, and you all worked extremely hard. Thank you so much. We really have.
Especially me.
So good for a public project in this scale. Thank you! You guys are wonderful. Asking for advice. I want to be a VA, but my voice is way too high for most roles. What do? Well, you've got two options. Well, three options, actually. A, work on your range. Start practicing. There's a lot of resources on how to lower your voice range.
Yeah.
Like, a lot. And most of them are put out by trans men. So thank you, trans men. The second option is audition for high-pitched roles. The third option is brute force. Become such a good voice actor that your pitch gets ignored. Which is something that I've watched many people actually get away with. So, like, basically practice makes perfect. I know that's not the advice anyone wants to hear, but it's always true. Oh my gosh, we're reaching the bottom now, Mac. We're almost done.
I know, we're getting there. We've been here for like 3 hours, so it makes sense.
Do you feel like you have to hold yourselves back from participating in conversations within the community because it would spoil the story? Are you happy to just let the community do its own thing? That's a really good question. I do often feel like I have to. I really want to talk about Tetro with you guys. I really do, because like, I'm the biggest Tetro fan. You know, I'm the biggest Tetro fan in the world. I wouldn't make it if I didn't love it so much. But like, I can't, because you guys read into everything I say. You guys read into everything I say. I can't even be like, oh, I really like Wada, because then Chad will be like, okay, so Wada lives. She really loves Wada.
Yeah, like, there's a lot of baggage that comes with having knowledge, for sure.
Yeah. I wish I could participate. Maybe I'll make an alt account and hide. Maybe I already have.
You're gonna drive people fucking crazy if you say shit like that.
Chat, maybe I had an alt account the whole time? Maybe I've always been actively participating in Tetro conversations?
It's scary. It's
I haven't.
It's really
I don't even want them to
frightening.
turn against each other like it's fucking Among Us. I'm not in chat. I don't have it all together. But I do like browse the tags a lot. I do a lot of ego surfing for Tetra. So like if you've posted something on like Tumblr or Twitter, or like I've probably seen it. I observe through a window, but I can't interact.
We all
So
peek
crazy that
around.
OFC is the tip of the iceberg. Literally, you guys have truly only seen the tip of the iceberg. But I think, and I know I said this before when Chapter 1 ended, I was like, okay, now finally Tetra is gonna get good. But this time I really do mean it. Next week, in my opinion, is where we kick into full gear and don't slow down again, ever. Like, I think next week is, we're gonna kick up and we're not gonna slow down anymore. I hope you guys appreciate the pacing of Tetra. Sometimes I worry that Tetra's a bit too slow paced, just with like, it's so long between each death and everything. But I would rather you guys have a long experience that you can like enjoy and analyze thoroughly, than like a super quick and then it's over kind of deal.
Wait, could you imagine spending all that time working on Tetra and then just like pooping it all out there in like 5 seconds? I feel
Literally.
like that would be crazy too.
I feel like I should post that Hayashi sketch I did on Twitter. I'll retweet it. I retweet every single Tetra art I see. Please post it. Implying Tetra wasn't good with Isuno/Sasaki alive. I'm the most critical of Chapter 1 out of anyone. People keep telling me that, like, oh no, Chapter 1's good, I love Tetra, I got into Chapter 2, Tetra on Chapter 1, it's amazing. Sure, whatever, I don't care.
You also watched it and listened to it like 5,000
times. Oh my
times
god,
over,
I've listened to fucking Chapter 1 a trillion times. You think we'll get official art of the BDAs or no? No, you won't. I can tell you right now. Not even a matter of do I think. I know that you won't get official art of the BDAs. No, it's great. I love the pacing. Oh no, I love the slower pace. Great. I love it.
Ooh.
I think the longer pacing works better. I'm a person who struggles with death. Having good content helps me sort of prepare. That's another thing. I feel like it gives you guys more time to grieve. Like, I want you to imagine the feeling of Tetro ending after you've gone through it for so long. That's why I like our current pacing. If Isuno like died and then like a month later Tetro was like over, then it would be like, okay, well, I don't have time to care about any of these people.
Still Isuno, yeah.
Because the Tetro pacing is quite fast. That's an interesting opinion.
Wow,
I feel like it's slow as fuck.
I guess fast comparatively to perhaps
Yeah.
other mediums.
Person like the pacing, okay, so you guys like the pace, thank you.
Woohoo.
I think Tetra is really well paced. It's kind of flawed in the aspects because it loses momentum during the week gap, but that's very minor. Overall, it's very greatly paced. Yeah, that's a reasonable take. Especially like pre-motive can feel really slow just because it's a week between like not a lot going on. But again, after next week we pick up and don't slow down. So have fun. So you get so attached to your character and it feels weird when they're gone. Yeah, it gives you more time to get attached is another thing. That was a good question though. How long have you been drawing for? I think I got my first drawing tablet. That's when I first started like drawing digitally. I got my first drawing tablet when I was 12, 13.
Jeezums.
I was quite little. I was drawing on Clip Studio Paint, which I no longer use. I use Paint Sai now. And I use a Wacom Cintiq, whatever the fuck. But I've been drawing since I was a little neruruch. I've been drawing for a very long time. I very much like drawing as a little toddler. What? Neruruch?
Yeah, something to that effect.
Yeah. I think the longer pace is a double-edged sword. On one hand, longer time to grieve. On the other, you get better attached to the characters. That's not a double-edged sword at all. That's
a
double-handled
sword.
Double-handled sword. The calculation of this point of story. Tetra is 10 hours long with all episodes. I know exactly how long Tetra is down to the minute. So,
yeah.
Still lots to go. Fellow Paintal Sai user, yeah, we exist. Why the switch to Sai? I just like it better. I find that
it's got an S in the name.
It's got an S in the name. It's got... I just like the UI. I don't know. I just like it. It's easier to acquire. Wink, wink. I don't know. I just like it. It's the same thing when people ask me, like, why don't you go to Sony Vegas? It's better editing tool. I don't know, because I'm an idiot.
That's awesome.
You know, whatever. Not slow, just steady. Thanks, that's a good way to look at it. I like the time between episodes because the experience of Tetra lasts longer, but I'm always afraid I've gotten cool stuff or theories from previous weeks. That's a good you gotta write that stuff down. That's my tip. I write down the theories that I like that I see from you guys. Paintball Sci was the art program in the 2010s. Maybe that's why I'm a Sci user, actually.
I don't even use Sci, and even I remember the era of everyone just being like, "Hey, Sci is epic," and also
it is epic. All we need to be a good program is a better text tool, please. You can't even center text. Can we have any sort of centering tool? Maybe I just haven't updated in a while. Maybe there's a centering tool now. Probably not. Speed 3 long plan is 40 hours long. The V3 is 43 hours long.
That's a lot of hours for V3.
I can't make any comments. But Mac, do you remember how long Tetro is?
Approximately. I don't know if down to the exact bells and whistles.
I'm quite surprised to hear that V3 is 43 hours long, and I'll put it at that. Guys, they said it has an S in it and implies an editor likes the letter S, implying liking Sasuke, implying she's secretly alive. That's actually that. You know what? You guys have like said a lot of theories, but that one's the only one I've seen that's like actually 100% true.
That's
like
awesome.
I was kind of trying to like slip it by you with the whole like it has an S in it thing, but like that you guys caught it right away.
You're gonna
That's
kill
crazy.
these people, man. You're gonna kill these people. You're gonna give them a heart attack.
She's fucking dead as a doornail, man. I'm of the opinion that dead people should stay dead. So you won't see any of like the I was secretly alive since chapter 1. It's all a simulation. Ha ha.
You never tried to Frankenstein someone in real life, is what you're saying?
No.
You've never had a little Igor whispering over your shoulder as you have a Frankenstein monster struck by lightning?
No, not personally.
Okay, so you can shut down the Igor allegations. Very good.
Yeah. They also included FTEs. Christ, it's 43 hours long.
Ooh.
Chat, we're kind of like on par, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't realize we were... Anyway. I use Paintball Sci 2 that has text, so I don't see any centering tool though. Yeah, no, I used Sci 2 as well. There's no centering tool. Now, what about making homunculi from their corpses? Ottawa, you are like addicted to homunculi.
I see
And
the
you need to
appeal. I see the
relax.
appeal. I'm pro homunculi. I'm just gonna go out on that platform.
What's the selection process for the interview questions? Like, that's a good question. Maybe it'll help people ask better interview questions.
Could help.
Okay, so yeah, I'll lay this out as like clearly as I can. I go through the entire channel, top to bottom, every time, and the entire Tumblr ask box, which people forget exists, top to bottom, every time. And I write down every single question that I think would be good, and then I narrow it down from there. Let's have a talk, chat, you and me, about what makes a good question. Because ironically enough, the person who gets the most like miffed about this for no reason because they have no stakes in the matter is the guy that plays the interviewer who doesn't even do the interviews. The guy who plays Seki is always posting your guys' questions and being like, this question is dog shit. So let's go over what makes a good question. Think about whether or not your question can be answered with like one word. If it's like, do you like school? No. Done. You want to give more open-ended questions, like what was your experience with school like? That gives them room to talk. Don't ask questions that are just like over in 3 seconds. What's your favorite color? That's not getting picked.
Right.
It's not getting picked. Think about maybe where the story is going. That's a good way to get a question in, because remember, your questions get picked 2 weeks before the interview comes out. So there could be completely different stuff happening 2 weeks later. Think about like maybe what could be occurring. Think about what the characters are thinking about and what might be interesting for them to discuss. Like, I know a lot of the questions I saw for Hiroaki were like, why are you gay? Why do you kiss Ojima? When are you going to kiss Ojima? Whereas maybe a more relevant question would have been like, you're really close with Ojima. Why is that? Things that prompt them to discuss. Keep in mind, as we've seen before with Hiroaki, they can straight up refuse to answer you. So maybe also try to avoid questions that will be refused altogether. If you come in and go like, are you gay? Do you kiss boys? He's just gonna be like, I'm not answering that. Like, that's personal. So yeah, just think about what would be interesting. Think about what sparks interesting conversations.
Yeah.
And like, so maybe here's a little bit of homework for you, chat. When the next interview comes out next week, pay attention to which questions got chosen and why they worked as questions.
There
Might
we
be
go.
good. Also, I'm going to delete any questions that violate the question rules, as always. I'm also deleting all meme questions and, like, meta questions that are like, do you like Raising Canes? Like, they're not answering that. Or like, what? Do you Skibbity Riz Ohio brain rot? Like, these questions aren't making the cut. There's only 10 questions, guys. You guys ask a million questions and only 10 get in. We're not asking about Skibbity. Do any characters have notable or unique religion/faith? I mean, I guess we've talked about this a bit. Well, not really, but like Tetro has talked about this a bit. Why did dropping a piece of plastic on my desk quietly peak my microphone?
What the hell? I don't even think I heard nothing really.
No, I literally watched it go on like the OBS. That's wild.
It's scary.
But do any characters have unique or notable religions? I don't know about unique or notable, but Hama is Catholic.
Hamrun, yeah.
Hamaran is explicitly Catholic. I don't think anyone else has a religion that I would point out. But Hama is Catholic.
Yes.
Just
quite
like
so.
Mac.
What?
I don't know, I
That's
just thought
awesome.
it'd give you like a good transition to discuss your dedication to Catholicism.
Sure. No,
Yeah.
I get that. Thank you for that segue, man.
Yeah, of course. I'm personally not religious, chat. It's not relevant to me. We're not religious people. I believe in Mac. I think he's a really good guy.
Dude, oh my god. Thank you so much.
But yeah, Hama's Catholic. I did think it was funny. We were kind of watching a conversation go down in the public server where people were like, what religion is Hama? Most people in Japan are Shinto or Buddhist, so he's likely, as a Japanese guy, to be Shinto or Buddhist. Meanwhile, he's like, I love God and Jesus. He's literally got like
badass.
He's got like a fucking crucifix on his lapel, and he's got a crucifix earring, and everybody's just like, he's likely Shinto or Buddhist. He's like, God is awesome, and I love Jesus, and hell is real. He's Catholic. He doesn't he like literally quote scripture at some point. he like references the Bible. He's the commandments. He's like, I'm not breaking the 6th commandment. Puh. Patooey.
Rapatooey.
There's a power of God in anime on his site. Correct. What if he like Japanese Jesus?
Oh.
To quote a famous rapper, Jesus, Japaneses. Are there any characters who know other languages besides Japanese? Sasuke's pretty good at English. Yanagi knows English. Yanagi's fluent in English. I think there's a couple other. Hama like understands Latin. I think is something we established.
You would.
But like. Hasegawa is pretty good with English as well. I believe Kamimura explicitly only knows Japanese. There's like a couple that have like additional languages. But Yanagi and Sasuke and Hasegawa are the ones that come to mind immediately as being able to speak English. Yanagi spends a lot of time overseas, so he speaks a good amount of English. Jesus died for our sins, and that's badass. Matt, can you say that, please?
Yeah, you want me to quote that word for word?
Yeah, Hamaran.
Jesus died for our sins and shit. That's badass.
It's beautiful.
Donkey.
Oh, is this the last question of this Q&A? Is it, Mac?
I'd like to say yes.
I believe you are correct.
Yay!
That's it. We answered every question. Oh my Christ, I didn't think we'd get through them all.
Oof, yeah, that was.
At
quite
first I thought we weren't
quite
gonna
the
have enough,
daunting
and then I thought we
list.
had way too many. But this turned out to be like a little over average length stream for us, quite frankly.
Yeah, it was
I hope I answered a lot of
half.
your questions, Chad. I hope you have a lot of answers now. We'll do another one of these when Tetro ends, I guess. I don't know. I'm curious.
Yeah. Look forward to part 2.
Quite so. I had a good time. This was a fun discussion.
Yeah, no, you can finally talk about Tetro on a public platform. You no
Yay!
longer have to be watching from your lonely little window.
Yay, my stupid little window.
Quite so.
I got to show off these little mini Tetros on the desk.
Yeah, I ended up with more than you, man.
Yeah,
Kinda
wait,
seems
I want another
unfair.
one. Chat, can you like
Yeah, you should.
pick someone? Pick someone and I'll put them on before we go. Mac, do you want to give any like parting thoughts about whatever?
I
your own
think
frickin'
always
poop or
go to
something?
bed with a full glass of milk next to your nightstand. Even if you don't drink it,
Next
someone
to your
else will.
nightstand?
Yeah, just on the ground.
Not even like on your nightstand?
Yeah, it's like whatever's next to your nightstand, put it on that.
The floor.
I guess.
Alright, first one I saw was Ojima. Oh, but I'm seeing more people say Suno.
Lots of Okas too.
There's no Seki. I did students only. Seeing Hasegawa's. But chat, I can't do Hasegawa because this wasn't going on my side, right? So if I take Hasegawa, he's gonna be separated from Kamimura.
Ooh, that's true.
That's so sad.
That's a little effed up. You
know
do
what?
have
I'll
Wada
do
and
Suno.
Isuno
Yeah.
over there. Yeah, I was
For
just
that
looking at
reason,
your-
I'll do Suno.
I was just looking at your little collection. You know, I have the best friends
Sawa.
of Hama, Moko, and Kamimura.
Chat, there technically is a Sawa, actually. I know you're JK, but like...
But we're not
Wow,
JK.
she's beautiful. Look at her. Wow.
Yeah, she quite is. How wonderful.
Hooray! Thank you for coming, everyone.
Yeah,
Thank
I
you
know,
for
quite
coming.
the big turnout with all the questions and with all the people attending for their delicious, coveted Tetro knowledge.
I'm really glad that you guys like Tetra. I'm really glad that you're continuing to watch it and that you enjoy it muchly. And I hope that our answers were somehow valuable to you.
I know
don't
mine
know.
weren't.
Yeah, well, it's not. It was
This
nice
is
of you to
kinda
tag
here hinder
along.
process.
I did. I
Of course,
did give
man.
Mac the option to not be in this stream. I was like,
I
I'm doing a
did get
Zatsu. Do you want to come?
I did get like an hour or so heads up.
This wasn't really. Are you crying, Mac? You have tears in your eyes.
I'm just the ending is beautiful. Endings are beautiful
I didn't
now.
notice until you closed
I guess
your
I won't
eyes.
express my freaking emotions.
Oh my god, I saw the blood again. Holy Christ, man.
Hey, you don't
Learn
gotta
your
worry about that.
hotkeys, Jesus
You don't gotta-
Christ.
I don't ever use them. That's
Here,
a
I got a
thing.
hotkey for you, chat. Ready? You're gonna see something cool. Shazam!
Yeah. Ah.
Tee.
Use my coveted hotkeys that change my hair
Whoa!
and eyes.
We're matching, we're matching, we're matching, we're matching! Ho, ho,
Whoa.
ho. But yeah, thank you for coming, guys. I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Your contributions to the Tetro fandom keep me very happy. Yay. Let's do a sub count check before we go, Mac. Just to rub it in everyone's
1 mil.
faces who has less subs than
It was
us.
like, yeah, it was.
You think
inferior
Tetra hit
to
a million
us.
while we were streaming?
I'd like to think so, yeah.
I went to go check YouTube Studio and the first thing I see is, bro, if Pseudo dies at any point, I'm gonna fucking crash out.
Was for a mono sub count, I have on my browser that I have open 38, and I just opened it on another page, and it's now at 51. So
51? What the fuck?
yeah.
From where?
Now it's 52.
Fucking
if that makes you feel any
51?
better.
Tetra's sitting at... Tetru? Tetru is sitting at
Tetru.
1338. Jesus fucking Christ.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
I literally thought we were gonna get like 100
Nice
subs and die
numbers
in a
right
gutter.
there.
Every time I underestimate how well
God.
Tetra's gonna do, I fucking am stupid. Like, I thought we were gonna get 100 subs and nobody was gonna watch us, and now we're at over 1,000. I thought nobody was gonna send any questions to this Q&A. But here
You
we are.
lowball it to temper expectations, I suppose.
That's right,
You don't
like-
wanna highball it.
Shoglob in real time, that was so funny. Welcome to all our new viewers. I hope you don't expect this kind of good content every time we stream, because it's not common. Come back, come back. Shmebula, just subscribe. Thanks for the sub. Wow.
Yippee.
Matt, give him a big smile. Give him a big macula smile. Aw, look at those little chompers. Beautiful. He's a handsome boy.
I am.
Alright, boys. Let's wrap this one up. We're almost at 4 hours. Mac, you wanna give any like parting words to the crowd?
Always keep a glass of milk.
No. Different parting words.
What kind of parting words do you want? Do you want real or do you want more stupid stuff?
I don't know. Whatever. It's not the milk thing.
Okay. If you see a turtle coming out of a sewer, 95% chance it's a teenage mutant one.
Thanks, Matt.
How's that for you?
It's really
you know
good.
I'm always doing stuff for you. You know I always care at the end of the day.
It's really good. There was a second sub notification we got despite so many people subbing. Yeah, I don't fucking know why that happened. Keep a glass of milk in your room and wait for it to curdle. Terrible advice.
Epic.
That's it. We're ending the stream. Goodbye,
Yes,
chat.
smart.
Thanks for coming.
See
We
you in the
love
next
you.
life.
Bye bye.